shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So it's really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points. And if you really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
Previously on
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show! Zoe, play the video.
Here it comes. Do it, Zoe.
Go full screen, Zoe.
Oh, wait. Hang on. That's not the video. That's a screenshot of you actually flipping me off. So, yeah.
Nope.
Somewhere in the world today, men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
The Stand is not a great Eminem song.
No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem
Okay,
song.
what did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal.
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show!
Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty Shit Show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this?
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show!
Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live! Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck!
That's what I like to hear. Cursing, goddammit. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty's motherfucking shit show. I am Hannibal, the motherfucking beat animal.
And I am motherfucking Monty.
And this is episode motherfucking 79. 69 plus 10 you owe me. Maybe an episode about...
What is a grit, anyways?
Or.
Grits are dried corn that's been ground up, and these particular grits come from a grist mill. Now, a grist mill was the way they ground up corn many years ago.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah, real quick, I think I missed it. Could you play the second title one more time? I'm just curious.
Well, we're gonna go through both. Here we go.
Okay.
Like here's both. Here's the episode
What is a
title.
grit, anyways?
Or.
Grits are dried corn that's been ground up, and these particular grits come from a grist mill. Now, a grist mill was the way they ground up corn many years ago.
There you go. Those are your titles.
Man, I learned so much just now. One, because I've also never known what a grit was. Yeah, and I see people in the chat. Yeah, is your back still fucked up? So you should get a teeter just got one immediate results. Really? Okay, Destruction Inc. I might have to invest in a teeter then.
I don't know
Yeah,
what a teeter
listen,
is.
there's a lot of people that are asking me about grits, and I've been saying in the Discord, I think my stomach is racist. I don't think it likes anything white. It doesn't like mayonnaise, ranch, blue cheese dressing, Alfredo sauce. You can go ahead and add grits to that too.
You don't like grits?
I don't like grits. I also, you know what else I don't? I don't like grits, and I don't like shit. I had it. It was on whipped cream.
All right, that's fair. But
I
grits.
I don't like Cool Whip, man.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. There you
Why
go.
you putting so much emphasis on the H?
Cool Whip. I learned it from Stewie.
Yeah, but that dude ritually tries to kill his mom. You know what I'm saying? And is kind of gay sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I recently tried to kill my mom. I could check one of those boxes. On the advice of Jesse Lee Peterson.
There you go.
I went to fight her and she whipped my ass. So, you know.
Yeah, American Nightmare. I love Sprite though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it's my preferred soda. Well, actually that's not true. My preferred soda is Cane's blueberry soda.
Okay.
A blue raspberry soda. That's my favorite.
All right. Well, look, next time you come to New Orleans, I'm gonna have to make you some grits. If you don't like these grits, you just don't like grits.
All right. You know what I'm saying? You like that guy that was like, look, man, you should do anal with me. And if you don't like anal with me, well, then you just don't like anal.
No, I would never propose you do anal with me because I don't want that.
All right. Upon this, we might can't agree on whether or not Nirvana's MTV Unplugged album is a greatest hits album or not, which it is, or if Stan is a 5-star Eminem song, which it is. But we can definitely agree on you not putting your thing in my thing. I like that.
Yes, yeah, we can agree on that. But
of those things, we can agree.
But I'm gonna make a pot of grits, and you know, I'm not gonna be that guy that says try this because you will love this. I'm just saying, if you don't like these grits, you just don't like grits.
All right.
We can get the definitive answer because I make the best grits that anybody will ever eat.
Yeah, like I've been places that made like in New Orleans that made shrimp and grits or like gator sausage and grits, and I'll be like, just give me the gator sausage, just hold the grits.
Yeah, though, and I'm gonna tell you this: I live in New Orleans. Those places got nothing on me.
All right, look at you. All right, the people that raised on the river might have something to say about that.
Bring it. Come talk to me. Come to my house. Come have some grits. I'll prove you wrong. Okay. And you will agree. All of you watching, come on over. I'll give you my address. Direct message me. Let's do it. I ain't scared. My grits are that good.
Monty is out here doxing himself to prove his grit game is on 100. Yep. That's the move right there.
No, my grit game is on 150. I got the bonus materia that lets me go beyond 100 with my grits.
Okay.
So
I also liked materia there.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it had a certain je ne sais quoi to it. I like it.
Yeah, unlike that chocobo materia that I lost the first time I ever played Final Fantasy VII, so I couldn't beat it. Fuck you, developers of Final Fantasy VII, the original version, which allowed me to sell a key materia that I needed to catch a chocobo to beat the fucking game.
Yep. Same thing happened to me the first time I played Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
And somebody I worked with was like, don't sell that. Hold on to that shit.
I stole $3,000.
I finally figured out what the starting screen is. Hannibal hanged his mask on the post like hanging a tie on your dorm room. And Van Damme is shooting the skeets. And yes, I'm Hoosier Atheist.
You know what? You not only did you earn plunger points for that Streamlabs, you get more from both of us because Hannibal laughed too.
Yeah, that was Who's Your Atheist? That was amazing. Who's your buddy? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Who's Your Buddy?
Yeah.
Did he change his name? Okay.
He literally said it in the message that he just read to us, Monty.
Oh. Oh, okay.
He says, I finally figured out what the starting screen is. Hannibal hanged his mask on a post like hanging a tie on your dorm room, and Van Damme is shooting the skeets. And yes, I'm Hoosier Atheist.
Okay. There you go.
You know, Monty, you just became that guy that we all despise, that person that we despise. When we send a message to him that says, hey, I'm having a party at this place at this time. You know what I'm saying?
What time is it?
And then you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. So where is it? Like it's all in the message you didn't read. Okay, cool. What time does it start? Again, see the message you did not read.
I don't know if you realize how many screens I got in front of me. I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
What you're saying is because you made poor choices that we all have to suffer through that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
all
what I'm
right,
saying.
You know what? Your white girl privilege is showing. So there you go.
Speaking of white girl, Emily the neighbor called you out. She said Sprite is clear, not white. And also,
I never said that it was white.
All right, tell this motherfucker how great those grits are. Emily the neighbor, she lives right next door. She's had the grits.
Okay. All right.
See?
That's what's up. I'm not disagreeing. Look, Monty made me shawarma that I wanted to put barbecue sauce on, and he was like, "Nigga, don't put no barbecue sauce on this," and I didn't, and it was delicious.
See, yeah, that was the first question he asked. Can I put barbecue sauce on it? Probably not.
Also, I just real quick as we talk about shawarma on the pre-show, which got abruptly canceled for some reason.
My internet.
Yeah, just internet just being lame with us. I was talking about Black Panther and how I was going on one of my Black Panther rants again, because I was like, I'll be talking to white people that be like, it's okay. And I'm like, no, that movie's amazing. And they'll start to dissect different pieces of the movie, and I'd be like, I could look, whatever your favorite comic book movie is, I promise you I can dissect it on the same level that you dissect Black Panther. It's like I love how we choose to just attack certain shit. And I was thinking about it like in Avengers in the very first Avengers movie. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. In the first Avengers movie, in Thor Dark World, you know what I'm saying? Fucking like Thor is in love with Natalie Portman's character, right? Even though they only hung out for exactly 3 days on Earth, like years prior.
Yeah, Thor just wanted to fuck.
Yeah, he just wanted to fuck. But he was still not. He was still all fucked up and shit afterwards, after they weren't together anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like...
You know why? Because they never fucked.
Is that why he was fucked up?
Yeah. He's like,
he
damn
he never got them cakes.
Yeah,
that's why.
I was on Midgard. She wanted it. I wanted it. Then my fucking brother showed up, fucked all the shit up. Now I'm back home. Nothing happened. Fuck all of y'all.
But like they had all these instances where it was like, man, like if only we called, if only we had like a side, like in Avengers, why didn't they just call her to come help deal with all the issues with the Tesseract? Like she was literally a wormhole expert. Like that was the field of science she studied was wormholes in space. Why didn't they call her? Why didn't they call Jane Austen? Was that her name, Jane Austen? Why didn't he call Natalie Portman and be like, oh man, Loki opened this portal. Let me call my girlfriend, right? This woman that I'm absolutely in love with, so she can help. Because what did they do in the movie? They was like, oh man, I brought Jane to safety. Why you brought Jane to safety? Why didn't you use Jane to help you close the hole? And he was like, oh well, Thor didn't have time to do it because of all the shit that was happening. What do you mean he didn't have time? The nigga was eating shawarma, just chilling.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You can, all I'm saying is if you want to be a dick about it, you could dissect a whole lot of these shits. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't get down for all the nitpicking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's,
Yeah.
I mean, just it's got to be like some real egregious shit.
Yeah, but YouTube decided that because of my internet and the topic that the pre-show was over. So all of y'all that were in the pre-show, that's what happened.
Yeah, I went on Black Panther and YouTube was like, nope. I just Jane Foster. Thank you, Chris Eldridge. Go ahead and give Chris Eldridge points. Also, what's going on, Chris? I see you, homie.
Yes. And let me pull up the plunger
Hypothesis
points.
says I'd love to study her wormhole. Hello. Out of curiosity, how many people in the chat have seen Black Swan with Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis?
I have not seen Black Swan.
Well, I know you haven't seen it. You haven't seen nothing.
I'm looking for the list of plunger points. There we go. Got it. Wanted to pull that up so I could announce stuff here on the show. Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, we're going to have some weird shit, some different shit when it comes up. Oh, you wrote it down for me?
Hypothesis says he's not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. I just fucking love it. Look, listen, like obscure South Park references will always get you additional plunger points with Hannibal to beat Animal.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Transformers will do it for me.
Yep, there you go. Monty's and I haven't watched the 86 Transformers movie in a long time. I remember watching it when it came out thinking that shit was amazing, and I literally haven't watched it since the 80s.
Yeah, you know when little Shathid is born, y'all still get to pick his middle name. We are gonna, from the day he's born, when I'm sitting around and I put something on, I'm gonna put the 84 Transformers movie on for him. And that's what we're going to watch together.
And you know what? That's just good parenting.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want him to grow up familiar with that and love the old snub-nosed Optimus Prime with Peter Cullen as the voice. One shall stand, one shall fall. That's all he needs. So, and then I want him to see the Michael Bay movies and draw his own conclusions. I will never say what I think. I'm going to wait till the day he comes up and he's like, did you know that there's like live action Transformers movies? And I'll be like, no, really? Well, let's get it and watch it together. And I'm gonna sit with him and see what he thinks. Like he's a long form experiment right now.
Yeah, look at this. Fucking Penultima says he's seen Black Swan. Shayla's seen Black Swan. American Nightmare says a movie with two hot white women Monty hasn't seen. Impossible. Give him. Yes.
I'm telling y'all, it's a conspiracy.
You get plunger points for that.
It's a conspiracy.
Like, Morden is alive says Black Swan was good plus the super hot lesbo stuff. Mike says I saw the lesbian scene. He hasn't seen the movie, but he's seen that scene. And that movie's directed by Darren Aronofsky, who is a fantastic director. He also directed The Fountain. He directed Requiem for a Dream. He directed what else did he do? The Wrestler, and Black Swan. He also Darren Aronofsky did the Noah movie. They made a movie about Noah's Ark, starring fucking Gladiator, Russell Crowe.
Yep.
And
wasn't Russell Crowe Noah?
Yeah, That movie is amazing for a bunch of different reasons. And I like if you ever really want to freak a Christian out, I did this to my mom. Okay, and I thought this shit was fantastic. All right, I might just kind of be a sociopath. I'm not sure, but like, there's a scene in the movie where Noah is telling the story of how God created the earth in 7 days. Right?
Okay.
But while he's telling the story of how, like, even though they're reading it essentially from the book of Genesis, on the screen, Darren Aronofsky is showing the theory of evolution on the screen. He shows the Big Bang Theory and the theory of evolution on the screen while this story plays in the background. And no Christian that saw this was like, that's blasphemy, that's this. They thought that shit was amazing. It's hilarious.
Oh, all right. I need to see this Noah movie now.
$1 million troll level right there. That is insane.
Okay, I need to see this now.
Yeah, you ought to check it out because there's rock monsters in it.
I heard there were rock monsters.
Yeah, it's just a weird fucking movie, man. It's just I enjoyed it though. I mean, I enjoyed it enough, but not to watch it twice. Does that make sense?
All right. I'm in. I'm sold. But anyway, we should get on with this. Like, we've been And E.M. Dubois just sent a nickel chat, and it's coming up soon. He says, I just got out of the shower. There it is. Listening to you guys talk while rubbing soapy white suds on my smooth skin. Now give me plunger points. Why would you make me read that, E.M. Dubois? No, I'm not giving you plunger points for that. But anyway, I was starting and then I saw that pop up. So, yes, if you like this shit, support the shit. You can get pre-shows that randomly get shut down when Hannibal starts ranting about Black Panther, because YouTube fucking hates that. So,
you know what? Ecstasy Bell said Hannibal went on a rant about Black Panther and superhero movies to distract me from the fact that he drenched his shawarma in barbecue sauce. Thank you for getting me back on point, because that was the point, is that Monty made this delicious shawarma, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to put barbecue sauce on that shit. And Monty was like, nigga, you want to put barbecue sauce? Just eat the shit. And I did, and it was delicious. So I'll try your grits, is what I was... That was the whole reason I went on that rant. Was to tell... I was trying to give you a compliment and got pissed off about something. This is how What's Eating Hannibal happens, guys.
Yeah.
I get pissed off about shit so easily.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. You should have seen... I got like 6 What's Eating Hannibals between like 9 and 11 a.m. when he was hanging out here. I'm like, let me finish this coffee, man. I can't... All right, keep talking. I'm going to finish my coffee.
Yes.
Like, Hannibal wakes up with that energy. He wakes up like, what the fuck? What's Eating Hannibal? Like, the fire's behind him and everything.
Like, yeah, sometimes Monty would call me, and he'd be like, Hannibal, yo, quick question. And I'd be like, yo, and then I just start going off.
Yep.
And for at least 10 minutes, he got to wait before he can ask the question.
Hang on. Did you say sometimes?
No, I didn't say someday. It's all the time.
Okay.
It's almost 100% of the time.
There you go. Like, I call because I'm like, I'm setting the show up. I'm like, oh shit, what does he want to do here? Let me call and find out. And then I call, and it's like, what's up, Monty? You won't believe what just happened. Like, no break. It just goes right. He rolls right into it, and the story starts. And I'm like, all right. And a different conversation will start. And sometimes the conversation will end, and I never got to say what I called for.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you right.
Yep. That's been our friendship since day one. Because I don't know if y'all know this, like, we haven't even gotten into the show, but even the pre-show has been like the little show used to be, where we just run off on shit. But our friendship started with me working on a website for Hannibal and Team MFN. And I had to call him a couple times to get information for the website, but we found all the shit that we both vibed on, and we would just start talking about that shit and not get to the website shit. So I would spend a day in my office that I was paying money for in New Orleans that people like Hannibal was funding for paying me for websites, talking on the phone with him because he was one of our clients. So I was like, I can get away with it, but this still isn't paying my rent. And then we stayed friends. So there you go. There's the story.
Yep, that was... Monty and I became friends because I gave him a whole lot of money to do our website.
Yep.
And we got cool in between. But we had met before that through Old School.
Yep.
And we have a mutual friend. We call him Old School, and Old School was the reason that we became friends. Because matter of fact, we met because because Old School was working with the Mongoose on his movie
Dead Texas.
I wasn't gonna say the name. Yes,
he was working with him on
Dead Texas.
Look it up. if any shithead can find the trailer for Dead Texas, I'll give you 10,000 plunger points.
Ooh, shit! right here, right now. If anybody can find the trailer to Dead Texas, the first person that can give us that link will get 10,000 points. That would
that'll put you almost up with Mike, unless if you start from zero. If you already have plunger points, you could win Shithead of the Year. And also, keep in mind that when the Golden Turds roll around, especially if you're the top shitheads, you want to be there for it to defend your top rank, because you got to fight to stay Shithead of the Year. It's the last show before we zero out plunger points. Show up to defend your title.
Ace Wonder's in the chat. He remembers Dead Texas. That's right.
Yep. No, we can say it. Dead Texas is worth watching. And
did Mike find it?
What?
Did Mike find it? Hold up. I'm clicking now. If Mike found it, Mike is a goddamn ninja. That you can't, like, he's unstoppable. He's like the Borg from Star Trek.
I don't believe it. I said that because I was confident it was nowhere online. If he found it.
Hold on. I'm looking now. Let me see.
All right.
He fucking found it.
Did he? Text me the link he sent you. I want to see it.
This nigga, Mike is unstoppable, y'all. Okay, Mike is unfucking stoppable.
See, you just made the Golden Turds more complicated, Mike. I'm gonna let you know that if this is right, text it to me, Hannibal.
It's right. I'm Monty. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it, and the screen is frozen on Old School's face.
I need to see it with my own eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna text it to you. I'm putting it in the Skype chat right now. Okay. Mike is unstoppable. Okay. I don't know what to tell y'all. All right. This dude is fucking.
Yeah, but look. Even with this, Mike, you're gonna have to fight on the Golden Turds. I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be difficult with points. Points are gonna be outrageous on the Golden Turd Awards. I gotta keep it fair. But Mike, with what you're showing, you should have no problem as long as you're there. But if you don't show up, they're gonna beat you.
Who is Joey Marcel?
We'll talk about Joey Marcial. He's a comic artist. But
he's the person who posted it.
Oh. All right, call me after the show. Oh my God! All right, send me the link. I want to see it. Oh, fuck!
It's in the Skype chat.
All right, I'm looking.
Oh man, this is hilarious. Mike is unstoppable. All right.
God damn. How so fast, Mike? How so? I just want to see it with my own eyes, and then I'm going to say it.
And searched it and sent it. Damn.
Wow.
There you go.
Yep.
I just want y'all to know. I want everybody watching Hannibal and Monty shit show right now to know that the reason Mike is the number one shithead is two reasons. One, because he's diligent. Okay, he is diligent. He's always sharing the show and all kinds of stuff, and we appreciate that. But the other side of it, and this is the part that you guys really need to know, and why you guys should be Team Hannibal. Now that we're doing teams, is that Monty, created the raffle challenge, the gamble challenge.
I did not create the raffle challenge. No,
Mike was able to manipulate into racking up points, and then he comes up with these challenges, with these obscene amount of points that Mike is always. It's just these two niggas got together. Okay, they got together.
No.
Monty gave him the link first, and he's pretending right now that he didn't know that link was. He set y'all all up. These two fuckers are in cahoots. Okay?
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I only did that because I thought every instance of this trailer was gone. I thought it was gone from the internet.
Did no research into this whatsoever.
No, because the people involved were like, we're not doing this anymore. It's done. And it was gone.
Set y'all up. Monty, set y'all up.
Fuck. So,
there you go.
You have no idea how much this fucks me up because I did a bunch of math. Now I have to redo that fucking math to make the Golden Turds competitive with plunger points. It's the last show with the current plunger points, and now Mike is so far ahead. Give him his 10,000 plunger points, Zoe.
Got him. He
earned him. I said it.
Mac Daddy says the music in the trailer legit sounds like South Park making fun of the band.
That is
$3,000.
That is a band called Overtone from New Orleans. In that trailer.
Jim Dubois says, I had the link copied and everything. Mike says, me and Monty are secret best friends. I know it.
Stop it, Mike. Fucking stop it, Mike.
I know it. I know it. And you know what? That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Are we doing Shithead of the Month this month?
I mean,
yeah, we have to in December.
Yeah.
Y'all got to catch up to Mike.
Look, there's a couple people that are challenging that they sent you the link on different platforms. So Mike sent it in the chat, but you have to check your DMs and see.
Okay, wait. Hang on. Before we get into the show, we might have to trim back some of our segments because we spent an hour just bullshitting. Because
I got you.
Let's see.
Look, you put a story. I think we should cut the Chip Mania article for Fair File. I think we should save that one.
Okay. We can
if you don't want to, we can. Because I still got 3 other joints.
Are there others you can cut? Because
okay, yeah, I got you. I'll cut something.
Because with just us, we can have a conversation about it. Holy fuck! 11,346 plunger points. Did you add them already? Oh, Zoe hasn't added them yet. Fuck.
Yeah, like Mike could literally just give everybody watching the show 100.
And Zoe also didn't add any plunger points from before, so the numbers are gonna change.
Yeah, like Mike has enough plunger points where he could afford to give everybody watching 100 plunger points, and he would still be way ahead of everybody else now.
Yeah.
That's how far ahead of the pack he is right now on plunger points. This is crazy.
Look, I'll do this. Where are we towards our goal? We don't know what we're doing for the Christmas goal yet. What are we?
Well, look, I know we can do. I recently on my Instagram and on my Facebook, I made a beat out of a Christmas song. I took a Christmas song, turned it into like a boom bap hip hop beat. We meet our Streamlabs goal. I'll do that. I'll make a beat using a Kanye West verse, right?
Okay.
I'll make a beat using a Kanye West verse. I'll get a Kanye West acapella. I'll make a beat, sample from some Christmas shit. Monty will do the art.
Yeah. But why don't we sweeten the pot? Let's do it live. I know how we can set it up so we can do it live.
Ooh, okay. We'll do it live.
Live stream.
Yeah.
Instead of an art stream, a music stream. And I'll sit back and produce it all. So you don't have to do shit but focus on the music. But, we're at 26% of that goal. So, if we hit 50 before this stream is over, if we hit 50%, I will, at 50%, start a raffle to give away the shirt that I'm currently designing reluctantly, and you'll find out what it is when I finish it. Because Hannibal convinced me that it would be a good shirt to sell, and fuck you for convincing me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what it is, but if I know if it's my idea, it's a great idea.
You'll know what it is when you see it, but you convinced me that it was a good idea.
Awesome.
So I have to design this shirt.
Hypothesis says, I tried posting the link in the chat, but it kept disappearing, calling shenanigans.
Wait. I saw Hypothesis with chat, or it might be because we moderated Streambot. Wait, I don't see the redacted anymore. All right, we're gonna check this. Hold off on those points. I'm gonna check the times. Everybody, listen. Send me messages of screenshots of when, Mike, you included, of when you sent your shit on Twitter. If you don't follow us on Twitter, this is a good time for me to do this because I haven't done this yet. This is this kind of show. And I'm going to get to Twitter in a second. You can find us on patreon.com/5H1T. If you want to send Streamlabs, 5H1Tshow.live. Twitch, 5H1T_show. Facebook, facebook.com/Hannibal and Monty's, Hannibal and Monty. There we go. I have it covered by the chat. Instagram, 5H1T Show. Same as Twitter, which is where I want you to send the messages. Snapchat, show_5H1T. Discord link is in the description. If you want to send us shit, 13013 New Orleans, Louisiana, 70185. There you go. And also, top shitheads from last week's episode, not counting this episode. Number 1 with 2,625 plunger points is Leah 1, because she won all those people's plunger points. Number 2 with 635 is Penultima. Number 3 with 160 plunger points is someone. Someone's been kicking ass. Number 4 with 150 plunger points is the American Nightmare. Number 5, Penultima with 145 plunger points.
You said Penultima twice.
Did I say Penultima?
Yeah, you said he was 2 and 5.
Oh, that's Pimptalica. Sorry, I saw the P. Pimptalica was the last.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. So there you go. And I've gotten through all that. Now we're caught up.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Adam E says, "Can I get a shout out for Von Helton? Can I get a shout out? Von Helton called me one of his haters."
Really?
Monty gave you a round of applause. He's making it clap like strippers at Pink Pony.
Yep. That's that ass clapping. I'm gonna clap like that.
You know, the baby recently was on Saturday Night Live, and he had a white girl twerking on there, and this chick was on her hands, like she was walking on her hands, and she was twerking upside down, right?
What?
Like balancing and twerking and making that ass clap. And there was like a bunch of like white people that got offended by that shit. I was like, first off, you shouldn't be offended. This chick was like on a handstand twerking upside down. You know, that's a feat in and of itself.
Wait,
you should be proud.
Were they offended because it was a white girl twerking?
Yes. That is specifically where the angst is coming from.
Y'all need to chill out.
Like, if anything, you should be proud, okay? That's an accomplishment there.
Yeah. Your girl leveled up.
Yeah. I'll send you a video, Monty. And Tish, I don't want you to be upset. I'm sending Monty a video of a white girl twerking. So don't be, you know, I promise that it might not affect your relationship, maybe. Anyway, Monty, you ready to get to check this shit out?
Check this shit out. You jumped to the end of the show. All right. You ready to end it right now?
I'm sorry. Have you heard this shit?
Yeah, let's go. Here we go.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
What did he smell? We don't know.
Who knows? Who knows what he smelled? Look, I messaged Eminem on Twitter the other day, and I was like, I got the beat that you need to diss Nick Cannon on. I got it. I got the motherfucker. Could you imagine Eminem doing a Caterpillar style verse on that beat?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be the greatest diss song of all time.
Yeah. You can win it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing I wanna give out plunger points to all the shitheads if y'all just tell Eminem that he needs to get on this beat. You know, it just I want to do that, but I feel like Eminem is already cooking up something, and he's probably already got the beat that he wants.
But look, here you go. How many are watching? Let's see.
Mine is saying 68.
68 of you watching. If 30 of you tag Eminem and say Hannibal the Beat Animal has the beat you need to go against Nick Cannon, he might glance at it. Not saying he'll call him, but he might look over and go, "Who is that? What? What'd you say?"
How many plunger points could we give away for that?
What do you think? I
don't know.
I'm not picking a number because I picked a number before and I fucked myself.
I want to do something high because I want everybody to do this.
Do something high, like you can't beat me with high plunger points because
this is true.
I fucked up.
You wrecked the curve, man.
Yeah, I fucked up. So pick a number, and I will agree with whatever number you say. Pick one.
Hypothesis suggested 100,000. Ecstasy Bell says 20,000. But that's the only way we can turn the tide of war. But see, here's the thing: Mike's gonna do it too, so he's gonna still stay ahead of everybody.
That's true. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike, are you still in the chat? Yeah, Mike's still there.
Let's see. Let's do. I was gonna do. Let's see. What's Hannibal's handle? All right. So I don't know what Eminem's is. I can give you mine. Mine is at MFN Hannibal. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now so y'all can see it.
You gotta tag Eminem in it though. He's gotta see it.
I gotta tag Eminem too. All right. I just dropped it in the chat. Let's do. Fuck it. Let's do 1,000.
All right, 1,000.
1,000 points. Anybody who tags Eminem on Twitter and says MFN Hannibal has the beat you need to diss Nick Cannon with. You know what I'm saying? He got the beat. You know what I'm saying? Tag him, tag me, send that shit to him. 1,000 plunger points, and I'm gonna get the Twitter notification. So that's what it is. It's at MFN Hannibal. You got to tag me in it first.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's because
1,000.
Because look, that beat, like no bullshit. All right, and I know I sound like I'm talking shit because I'm Hannibal, and that's why I just talk a lot of shit. That beat is fucking incredible. Like the Have You Heard This shit when that intro plays, and you guys are only hearing a tiny piece of it. Some of you guys have seen some of my beat battle videos. That beat is incredible. It is and if Eminem dissed Nick Cannon on that, it's ridiculous because that beat is it's over. It's done.
Especially when you hear what he smells.
Yeah. And for an added bonus, I'll give another 1,000 plunger points to any person that can tell me what comes next in there. When he's like, I smell. Like, let us know what he smells. The first person that lets me know in this forum what he smells will get an additional 1,000 plunger points for that.
Yeah.
Although that's going to take a bit of research because you'd have to go look into my beat battle videos to find that shit. So anyway, this week's episode of this week's edition of Have You Heard This Shit, we are talking about Trippie Redd and his newest album called A Love Letter to You #4. Who is Trippie Redd? If you don't know, his name is Michael Lamar White IV. He was born in 1999. Fuck me. He's known professionally as Trippie Redd. He is an American rapper, singer, songwriter. Trippie Redd is best known for his song Dark Night Gummo, featuring Travis Scott, and Topanga, with the former song peaking at number 72 on the Billboard Hot 100, the latter song peaking at 52 on the charts. His current album, A Love Letter to You, is his fourth commercial mixtape, which I want to take a second and talk about that for a second. But this is his fourth commercial mixtape. It was released on November 22nd. The project features guest appearances from Lil Mosey, who I'm not a fan of, Juice WRLD, who just recently died, YNW Melody, who is in jail for allegedly killing his cousin, Young Boy Never Broke Again, who recently got out of jail, the Baby, who had two different albums be the #1 album in the country this year. So yeah. That's Trippie Redd. He's a young dude that raps. I don't know where's Trippie Redd from. Where is he from? It says he's born in Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio?
Canton, Ohio. All right.
Yeah, I never hear many people repping Canton as rappers.
Yeah. So, he's also known because he had beefs with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He got into a beef with XXXTentacion, which I think is very interesting. I'll get to that in a second. Apparently, he also has some legal issues here in Georgia. Says Trippie Redd was arrested in Cobb County, Georgia, of course, because they arrest everybody here, following assault on rapper FDM Grady. I don't know who any of these people are. According to FDM Grady, Trippie Redd and fellow rapper Lil Wop. Okay, I'm sorry. According to FDM Grady, Trippie Redd and fellow rapper Lil Wop insulted Grady's girlfriend, leading Grady to draw a firearm briefly before engaging in a fist fight with Trippie Redd. At that point, Grady was attacked by 4 men, including Trippie Redd and Lil Wop. Trippie Redd was arrested on charges of public fighting. They said affray, criminal trespass, and simple battery. A few weeks later, in early June, Trippie Redd was again arrested in Georgia on assault charges for allegedly pistol whipping a woman.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack there. There's a whole lot to unpack there. But anyway, we listened to Trippie Redd's album. It's called whatever I called it, A Love Letter No. 4. So, Monty, what did you think of the artwork for this album?
Well, I'll start with...
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Because I think somebody... live... yeah, okay. So, Shayla and Hypothesis both got it. And then, you know what? So... give them both points, but like Shayla is like she already knows she already knew what the answer was.
All right.
But I didn't specify that. I didn't specify no nepotism. Hypothesis got it. So congratulations, Hypothesis. You got yourself an additional 1,000 plunger points for getting that right. I apologize, Monty, for interrupting you. Monty, what you think of the artwork for this project?
The art for this project. I'm going to do a compliment sandwich on this. First, I like what you did. Second, this dude, I don't want to look at him, but if you're a fan of him, you want to look at him. And third, whoever did the touch-ups on this photo, laid all this out, hats off to you. This is actually a really good album cover. Well done. This is Trippie Redd. If you want Trippie Redd, this is what you want. Well done. Whoever designed this, whoever laid it out, whoever did the Photoshop, put the fake fucking tears and drops all over, well done. This is Trippie Redd. You nailed it. Done. Good job. This album art is phenomenal. Hannibal, what'd you think of the production?
I also got to say, I feel like looking at this artwork, it tells me exactly who this album is for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like when I see this cover, I'm like, if I had to suggest this album to somebody, I'd be like, I feel like I know exactly who I would suggest this album to.
Yeah, you can go, do you like this? And if they
Yeah.
say yes,
Yeah.
well, listen to this.
Yeah. Yep.
With this album, you can judge the book by the cover.
Yeah, if you judge this book by its cover, you would be right. You would probably be very accurate in it. The production on this album is, I want to call it trap and B. It's not R&B, it's not rap, it's not R&B, it's not trap. It's a fusion of those two things. So I would call it trap and B. It's like trap beats with like R&B music on it. You know, he spends a lot more time singing on this project than he does rapping. Or what these nowadays, these young rappers, they call that shit harmonizing, which I hate. I hate that they call it harmonizing.
Yeah.
It's like when they do that fusion of what rapping and singing is, they call that shit harmonizing. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit so hard how they do that. But I hate that term because the word harmonizing has a very distinct place in the music industry. And if we start calling this harmonizing, then what do we call harmonizing?
Yeah.
Like harmonizing is already a thing that exists. So
melodious singing.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah. So I don't know.
It's just it's a fusion of trap music and R&B music mixed together. This is a style of music that's gotten incredibly popular. And the reason this shit's gotten incredibly popular, two reasons. One, it's super easy to make, and two, because girls like it. Because girls get to sing along with rap music. And that's part of the reason that that's part of the reason that this shit's popular. So yeah, that's what I got to say about it. Monty, you got any standouts on this project?
The last track, Can't Rap Like Me Part 2.
Okay.
I can't really think of any others. I was really bored with this album. And my thing with this album was, I don't hate this. I'm just not connecting with any of it. The last track, I connected with it a little bit. So, yeah. How about you?
So let me go ahead and say this first. This album is not for me. This album was not made for me to like. All right, there's an audience that this album is made for, and I am not the audience that this album is made for. That being said, I thought I liked. Let's see. Shit. Hold on. I don't want to lie. Yeah, I thought the last two joints, the Abandoned and Can You Rap Like Me Part 2. I think those are two of the better joints. I think the joint with DaBaby called Death and Sickening with Tory Lanez, I think those two joints kind of stand out a little bit more than some of the other joints. But on those joints, you know, Tory Lanez is incredible on Sickening. And like he just goes crazy. And DaBaby sounds really good on Death. Like I hate that all of the songs that I like he's got two songs with people on his album that are better than him on his shit. And you know, having one person on your album be better than you is one thing, but having two people is kind of like, I don't know, bro. That's kind of weird. Like,
true.
It used to be a thing back in the day where it would be like nobody was allowed to outshine you on your project. You know, but these kids nowadays they do shit different. Monty, low points.
The rest of the album for me. And also American Nightmare, for right now, your wish is granted. I won't say what because I don't want to start a thing. For 15 minutes. Then I'm fixing it. But yeah, low points, when this album started out, the first song is probably the lowest. 'Cause it did nothing for me. What the fuck am I listening to? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I don't hate this. And then the rest of it, I don't hate the album. If you like it, you like it. Roll with it. But other than that, no. No, the lows are the rest of it. What about you?
I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of this album because this album wasn't made for me. It wasn't made for me. This album was made for somebody in high school whose girlfriend dumped them and they used drugs to deal with their problems.
Yeah. That's
what this album is for. This album is not for me. I'm a grown ass man. I don't have feelings. I don't deal with none of this shit. So, I'm not on lean. I know how to talk to girls. This album wasn't made for me. This album was made for a specific audience. And for this audience, it's going to resonate for them. Like, if for kids that were fans of XXXTentacion and it's like, damn, XXX is dead and I need something to listen to, this is this is right in the same spectrum of what Juice WRLD does and what XXXTentacion was doing. So it's sort of like if you love Walking Dead and it's like, damn, I need more Walking Dead, then you can watch Fear the Walking Dead. This Trippie Redd album is the Fear the Walking Dead of those other two artists I just mentioned.
Okay.
The low point for me is the Lil Yachty song. Like, that song is awful. That song is absolutely... It's called M's.
Yeah.
M's. It's track 16, produced by Pierre Bourne. Pierre Bourne is one of them producers that a lot of people I know love. I had an opportunity to work with him a while ago. I listened to his music. I wasn't a fan. I was like, and yeah, Pierre Bourne is the most successful bad producer in the music industry right now. But a lot of people like him, and his music resonates with his audience. So, it just I know good production, I know bad production. He does not make good production. But people they love his shit, and he making money. So at the end of the day, that's really what matters. As long as people are willing to buy what he's putting out, then that's what it is. Like, Kanye had him in the studio and they worked on some shit together, and I kind of like the stuff that they did together, but I don't know exactly how much that is Pierre's music. And also, I don't know. I'm not going to, I can't. That particular track with Lil Yachty, that shit is trash. That could be a nominee for worst rap record I heard all year.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, that M song is El Terrible. Okay, I broke out the Spanish on that one. Oscar the Grouch trash, bro.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of this. Yeah. Wait.
But he get money though. So people like his shit. And this was actually gonna be one of my What's Eating Hannibal rants. Is like fucking. We have normalized shitty art.
Yes.
Like, people put out terrible music, terrible movies, terrible TV shows, and people will be like, oh, this is pretty good. It's like, no, it's not. It's not. And I find that you find more bad music than it is with movies and TV shows. Like, movies and TV shows, maybe it's because there's a finite amount of those shits made every year that it's like, it's easy to quantify the good ones from the bad ones over time. But with music, it's so much content that comes out so often that you can't quantify it. Because it's like, I'm not mad at a child that's never heard Tupac before.
Yeah.
Because if you were born in 2000, there's so much music that's come out from the time you were born to right now that it's like there's no way you could go back to Tupac and be able to appreciate what it was that he was doing, or what Biggie was doing, or what Big Pun was doing, or Redman, A Tribe Called Quest, The Roots. Like, there's a lot of just fantastic music that came out that you can't appreciate because there's so much content that comes out on a day-to-day basis. So they never get a chance to quantify that shit. Yeah. And it sucks, but I'm just like, I was telling somebody, I was like, yeah, man, all this shit isn't great.
No.
And I was telling somebody the other day, I was just like, and I was having this fantasy argument in my head. It was just like, it's sort of like a dude telling you like, oh man, that girl, she fine, she a dime, she this and that. Like, bro, no, she's not. I mean, she's nice looking, but she's not a dime. She might be a dime in your world, but she's not a dime. you know, and be like, "No, man, she fine. She this and that." I said, "So you mean to tell me that the girl that sits in the back of your math class is as fine as Beyonce? You mean to tell me if Beyonce was in the back of your math class and had other bitches in the back of the math class that both those bitches is on the same level? No, nigga, you being disingenuous." All right.
Look, I'll challenge you on that. I've never been a Beyonce fan.
You don't have to be a Beyonce fan to recognize that she's attractive.
She is attractive, but
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's
look,
the only thing that we're saying.
The girl in the back of the math class, to me, might be way more attractive than Beyonce, but her against Kelly Rowland going in the Destiny's Child, Kelly was fucking hot. Still is.
I have so many thoughts.
I think she's hotter than Beyonce.
So can we just take a moment to just recognize the fact that Monty just said that Kelly Rowland, a black woman, is attractive. Look at you, Monty. Look at you growing the fuck up. All right. There you go. Good job. Good job, Monty. All right. Look at you. And then you picked the darkest one in the group. I was like, okay, look at you. All right. Hey, give me the banana with all the spots on it. All right, I see you, Monty. Go ahead, bro. Good job. Give me the chocolate Oreo with the chocolate cream in the middle. All right. Good job, Monty. Good job. Good job. A couple weeks ago, you shitted on Harriet Tubman, but you know what? You rebounded nicely on this one. There you go. Good job. Also, shout out to Monty always liking the second best thing in the group. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the best thing is, Monty be like, I don't know. But then whatever the second best thing is, Monty be like, yep, that's it.
Beyonce is not that hot. Beyonce is standard hot. She's like, here's your textbook version. Like, okay. You got something better? And yes, Destiny's Child did have something better. Like, and I always said this. I never understood why Beyonce was the one that shot up, because Kelly was the hot one. Like, what the fuck's happening?
Well, actually, LaToya Luckett was the hot one. Beyonce was the talent. Beyonce was the talent. LaToya was the hot one.
See, I don't agree with you there. Like,
you don't have to agree with me. I can remember those conversations, you know, when Destiny's Child was a thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I spent a lot of time around a lot of people talking about those things. You know, just go ahead and just go ahead and go with me on this one. That was her purpose in the group. That's why I always thought it was amazing when Beyonce became Beyonce. I was like, oh, look at you. All right, good for you, girl. That's what's up. Look at Cash Lobster too. He said he's with Monty here.
Yep. See? There we go.
Look at y'all picking the dark. All right. Look at y'all liking Kelly Rowland. Shout out to all the Kelly Rowland fans in the chat.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up. Anyway, yeah, I already said who I recommend this album to. Monty, who would you recommend this album to?
I would recommend this album to people, to kids. To kids. Let me be.
What kids? Just any kids?
No. I'm gonna say which specific kids. Okay. Kids that are just coming out of junior high, going into high school, that want to feel like they found something new and they found the new good shit. This is your transition music until you find out what's actually good shit. That's who this is for.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how it sounds to me. This sounds like transition music. Like, oh, I love Trippie Redd. He's my shit. And people listen and go, okay, but what about this and this? When they tell them what their favorite songs are. Mm-hmm. So, then they find actual good shit through Trippie Redd. He's a gateway drug for good music.
Is he? See, I feel like what happens is it just leads you down that dark path. Like first you start on Trippie Redd, and then you graduate on to heroin and then crack cocaine, and the next thing you know, you're sucking dick in the alley.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Trippie Redd has said recently that because of Juice WRLD's death, rest in peace, Juice WRLD, that he is not going to do drugs anymore.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he said that very recently. Trippy Red, hold up. Trippy Red says he vows to quit drugs following Juice WRLD's death.
Damn. Okay.
This is from complex.com. It says Trippie Redd has sworn off drugs following the tragic death of his friend Juice WRLD. He says Trippie made the announcement on his Instagram live on Monday, and he says, and I quote, "We ain't doing it no more." He said, "Period. If it ain't weed, we ain't doing it no more." He paused, then added, "And when I say we, I mean us as a group, us as a whole, the whole emo music artist, no drugs." Wow. And look, being an emo artist and not doing drugs is like, can you still be emo?
Yeah, I think you can be emo without doing drugs. Just
You know what? Emo rap is exactly what his album is. There's a song on this album where he, like, at the back of the song, he's kind of just talking about love and relationships and how he feels like he's been fucked over a bunch. Like he's just kind of just talking like a cappella, and that was the most honest glimpse into who he was.
All right. Yes, Barry, we see the chat. I just saw you.
Well, Monty only sees the chat for certain people. He's got very selective eyes.
I see the chat for everybody. I just glanced up.
Then what was the last thing someone said since you just in the chat?
I don't know what someone said. Look, I'm reading the chat. I'm reading my notes to see what's next, and I just enabled and disabled the gamble command because Mike wanted to gamble away his points. So I was like, all right, Mike. So that's what happened while the show was happening. So the last thing someone said was, Beyonce is standard hot. Can we kick Monty off the podcast? Fuck you, Hannibal. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Zoe, give someone plunger points for that. For the record, I didn't know actually what he said. I just picked him because I know you never read his stuff.
I never read it. See, Hannibal set me up.
For some reason.
Hannibal set me up.
and then I didn't realize that's what he said. That is hilarious. I didn't even realize that. His Hannibal. Hannibal, I think you accidentally revealed your age. Look, listen. A lot of people want to know how old Hannibal the Beat Animal is, and the question is, mind your fucking business. That's how old I am.
You mean the answer is the answer?
Yeah.
Faberino says someone for shithead of the year.
Just saying. I call it like it is. Anyway, now that we finished talking, look, I did not enjoy listening to this album. And let me be clear, this is not a bad album. This album was not made.
Oh, fuck. Wait, hang on. I didn't realize that happened when I turned Gamble on. Shit. All right, the scales have shifted. Because look at the chat, Hannibal.
Oh, shit, I'm looking. Top points. Wait, is that top points? Oh, shit. Wait, what? When did that happen?
Just now, when you said I wasn't paying attention to the chat, when I paid attention to the chat, and Mike and the American Nightmare said, turn Gamble back on, and I was like, I'll do it for 20 minutes. I turned it on for 20 minutes, and that's what happened.
Wait, Mike's not even in the top 10 anymore?
No. See, y'all are fucking me up. Well, no, Mike's still in the top 10 because his new 10,000 hasn't been added.
So he's still number one. It just doesn't show he's number one.
It doesn't show right now. But y'all will have room to catch up.
Yeah, look, and someone even said
turds.
Reinstate at least 10,000 of his points. All right.
Oh, no, they're coming.
American Nightmare says Hannibal, Ace dry snitch. Yeah, yeah, Ace does that from time to time. He just be like, yeah, this is what this is. And then by proxy, people can kind of figure it out. So, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so there you go. All right. This show is more and more like a little show because we have not even touched our topic, and I don't know where my keyboard went. There.
And we've been on mine says 2 hours. We haven't been on 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been on 2 hours.
Have we? What the? Okay, shit.
Yeah.
What is a grit even?
You want to know again? You want me to play the title again?
I don't know what a grit is.
Well, here you go. Let's see. It is right there.
What is a grit, anyways?
And here it comes.
Grits are dried corn that's been ground up, and these particular grits come from a grist mill. Now, a grist mill was the way they ground up corn many, many years ago.
There you go. That's what a grit is.
Man, I've never thought that grits could be made to be so unimportant sounding. Like, so just, I was like, man, you just, like, there's no part of me that is interested in grits at all from that. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, but
and now we know.
They're yellow. How do you feel about yellow grits, Hannibal?
I feel the same way about all grits. You know, color be damned.
All right.
You know, I don't see color. So, you know, when I go to stoplights, I'm just all fucked up. just go through those shits.
All right. So no color Hannibal. All right. You want to know how far behind we are on the show right now?
How far behind are we on the show right now?
Let's talk about what's up next.
Try to make it clear, cause we up next.
Yes. So Friday's episode of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, Monty and I are doing our monthly pre-show as the main show. And what we're going to be doing on that particular pre-show, because we've been talking about it a lot, you know, in the Discord and online, you know, the Eminem versus Nick Cannon beef. That it's the beef that nobody asked for, and then we're getting way too much of. It's like when you go to somebody's house and they'd be like, "Oh, are you hungry?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure." They'd be like, "Would you like some pumpkin pie?" I'll be like, "Nah, not really." And then they come bring you like half a pumpkin pie. That's what this beef is. It's half a pumpkin pie. I didn't ask for this.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to see this.
Yeah, not one single person was like, man, I really, really wish Nick Cannon and Eminem would go back and forth. However, there's some interesting levels to this.
Yeah, but is it really Nick Cannon and Eminem going back and forth? Because all the best bars I've heard in this battle have not been from Nick Cannon.
No, not at all.
Like,
you know, and then
there are some people that threw some punches that were really fucking good. None of them were Nick Cannon.
Yeah, not at all. not at all. And it's intriguing to me for a couple reasons, but we'll get into that. So Friday we'll go through that. We'll do the pre-show as the main show. We'll be watching some of those videos and listening to some of those songs. We'll be doing our YouTube reactor stuff, and we'll get a chance to go through some of these movie previews that are coming out. E Green might be joining us for that episode. You know, I'm gonna say tentatively. You know, provided he doesn't, you know, have wisdom teeth pulled out. And then
Yes. We got to get E Green back on the show. It's been a while.
Yes. So so that's what's happening on Friday. Then on Tuesday, Monty and I will be featured once again on the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Yes.
And to the Sweet Boys, young Bill Fridge and Ben Savage. If you guys don't know it, currently the most watched episode of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show is the episode we did after the Jesse Lee Peterson episode featuring Ben Pye and Billy the Fridge.
Yep.
True. That has overtaken the G-Man Torture episode as our most watched episode.
I like that. I'll take it.
I do as well. I think that's awesome. And then next Wednesday's show, if I'm not mistaken, Monty and I will be adding to the ultimate comic book movie list with Ryan Palmer and
who's our other guest? Ryan Palmer and Doug.
Doug.
Doug's coming back.
Yes. So Ryan Palmer and Doug will be joining us as we add to the ultimate comic book movie list on Wednesday, and those movies were picked on and voted by you guys, the shitheads. So the 5 movies you guys picked for us to watch. Go ahead, read it, Monty. Go ahead.
Monty, imagine the roaring sound and face a camel makes when Shrek explodes his onion love on its fourth point of contact. What
Yes.
the fuck?
Yes. Yes. Yep. And that fourth point of contact is Emily Blunt's face, Monty. Which I feel like you knew that already. So, because that's apparently your favorite place to explode onion love.
That was Alan Reyes saying that. I read his nickel chat. That's all I did.
But I feel like you guys are just in tune with one another. So
Oh, is that what it is?
it is.
All right,
I think.
all right. Well, I can't be canceled for being in tune, even though I'm not.
Does cancel culture really exist? Like who's been canceled that has been all the way? I guess Cosby has been all the way canceled.
Yeah, Cosby got all the way canceled.
But who else has been all the way canceled?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. I don't. Yeah, that's why I'm like. They always when they talk about cancel culture, I'll be like, "Well, what does that mean exactly? Like, who's been canceled?" Like, people be like, "Well, Roseanne got canceled." I'm like, yeah, but I mean, if Fox News wanted to, they could just put Roseanne on Fox News.
Yeah, but
she
they
could
didn't.
just have her own show on Fox. It would be the only sitcom on Fox News.
Yeah. And a bunch of Trump people would like her. So,
Yeah,
I mean, she'd be fine. Yeah. It would be just Roseanne sitting around going, like Roseanne does.
She said, "Look, I didn't know she was black when I said she looked like a monkey."
That's the defense.
I didn't know she was black when I said she looked like a monkey. I just thought she was a regular monkey face looking person. I did not know she was black. Look, you know how much Ambien I've taken.
And then Ambien tweeted back and said one of the side effects of Ambien is not racism.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got a couple cancel people coming in. So Vic Mignogna, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to Google him.
Yeah, I don't either.
Kevin Spacey, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
make the
Kevin Spacey did get canceled.
yeah, because he got pulled out of that movie. Was it
Yep.
All the King's Men?
Yep.
I think it was called All the King's Men. He got pulled out of House of Cards. So yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Jeffrey
Louis C.K.
Epstein. Epstein was.
He got canceled all the way.
Yeah, all the way.
He got canceled from life.
Nigga had no respawns available. I'm sorry. We should not be laughing as hard at this as we are. Yeah, Louis C.K. See, Louis C.K. is, I think he's performing again.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he's canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, when you compare him to Epstein and Kevin Spacey, he's not as canceled as them. One being more canceled than the other.
Yeah, Aziz Ansari is definitely not canceled. Like Aziz had a Netflix special that came out recently, and he opened the Netflix special talking about that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. And someone and Alan Reyes both said, "I thought the bitch was white."
Yeah, I thought that's funny. That's fucking hilarious. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's like, you know what was the funniest thing about the Roseanne shit? Was the amount of people that was surprised. It was like, I can't believe that Roseanne would do this. Like, really? How are you surprised? Had you never seen an episode of Roseanne? Who'd you think they were voting for? You thought those people was voting for Michael Dukakis back in the day? You thought those people was like, yeah, John Kerry would be the person to pull us out of our financial straits.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Mike said, wait, what was it? I thought I saw Mike said. Yeah, Mike said, to be fair, I didn't think she didn't look black.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, I can see that. But still, Hannibal and I were talking about this earlier. There's a certain point where you hit a level and you got to watch your mouth, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to clip me out saying this. if we ever hit that level. I'll take it because I'm not going to watch my mouth even then.
I think the way cancel culture works is, and this is just my perception of it, is if it costs like, I don't know. I you know what? I can't even see. I think like a lot of the people that got canceled, they also have like a lot of legal charges against them that they're trying to deal with. So it's like they did something inappropriate. Like we're not talking about somebody saying something racist or sexist that gets kicked off of the air forever. You know, they get removed from society's norms.
Hannibal, I got it. I think this might be where you're going, and you don't realize it. It's easy and right there. I just figured it out.
Okay.
It's like, you know, we keep talking about, like, with the show, how we're building it. We're grinding through the first level dungeon. We keep going back into it. You know, killing bad guys to build our experience points. Cancel culture is when you say something fucked up that the general population is like, fuck them, they shouldn't have said that. They take away a certain amount of experience points.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
So,
Monty.
There you go. That's what happens.
Monty.
You lose experience points. That's what cancel culture is.
Yeah, that's what it is. They take away a certain amount of experience points. Yeah. It's like some people, based on the infraction, they get like a few experience points taken away, and you know, other people, they get all the experience points taken away, and they have to start back over.
Yeah. So cancel culture, if you're fully canceled, like Epstein can't earn his experience points back because they took away his experience points and all of his extra lives.
Yeah. Someone says cancel culture only works if the people crying over the thing/person were paying their bills in the first place, which is never the case. I'm not going to say it's never the case.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely like it has definitely affected Bill Cosby. And the Cosby situation is trash because the Cosby Show is a fantastic show.
Yes.
It is an amazing television show. And when they took that shit off the air, there were hundreds of people that worked on that show to make that show great. There were writers, there were actors, that were all getting paid residuals off of working on that show. And now none of those people are getting any of that money. None of those people. There's going to be a whole generation of society that's never going to ever know that show existed because of the acts of one person.
Yep. Truth.
You know, like, is that fair to Felicia Rashad? Is that fair to Malcolm Jamal Warner? Is that fair to Lisa Bonet, Keisha Knight Pulliam, Raven Simone? You know, others. You know, fucking Adam Sandler was on that show like very, very early on. I think one of his first acting jobs he got was as an extra on the Cosby Show. You know, but then again, this dude also did kind of sort of completely rape about 30 women. So
true.
Yeah,
True.
You know, and it's like that. I mean, it's fuck. God, see, and it's weird when it's like you're separating the art from the artist, and the art is. This isn't like Kanye West saying that slavery was a choice. This is like, I raped 30 people. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge fucking. I don't know. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's insane.
Yeah. Bill Cosby. Yeah. You know what? But I've always heard though that comedians that work clean are the dirtiest people. They said the people that's like, you know, don't curse in your acts and you don't talk about this type of stuff. Those are the people that's always, you know, that's always fucked up. Alan Reyes, I'm gonna get to it in a second. Alan Reyes says the image of her sitting her old, fat, messy, haired ass down, breathing. He's talking about Roseanne. Alan Reyes is talking about Roseanne. He says the image of her sitting her old, fat, messy, haired ass down, breathing cigarettes, fucking destroys me every time. The word life and a heavy cigarette blow come to mind when I see it.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, she is fucking. See, Crazy Horse says Raven can go eat a bag of dicks. Why crazy? Why Raven Simone got to eat a bag of dicks? She look, listen, and you might be right, but I just want to know what the reason is.
Yeah, why? Where'd that come from?
But yeah, next Wednesday, Monty and I will be adding to the ultimate comic book movie list as voted on by you guys via our ranker list. And you guys picked for us to watch Logan, The Rocketeer, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Watchmen, and Kick-Ass.
Yes, Kick-Ass. That's the one I didn't think of. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the 5 movies as voted on by you guys. And I was reminding Monty earlier today that he only has a certain amount of A pluses he's allowed to give out now. So in order for him to, so he might have to arrange some things on his list.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Like, there's a bunch of good movies on this list, so we'll figure it out. And don't forget, the day after that bad Christmas movie list, we're on Drunken Peasants.
So wait, we're on. Wait, when is the Christmas Torch episode?
The 27th.
Okay, so that is. Wait a minute. All right, so next Wednesday is the 18th, and then we're not doing the show on Christmas.
Yeah,
but we are doing the show on the 27th, which is us talking about
bad Christmas.
That's the Torch episode where we watch 5 terrible Christmas movies. We'll be watching Surviving Christmas, Christmas with the Cranks. One is Trapped in Paradise.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of these movies, but look, I know if you guys watch them with us, though, each movie you watch, we will give you 200 plunger points.
There you go.
That way, if you watch all 5, you get 1,000.
I'll post them all in Discord, and if you're not following us on Discord, jump in the Discord because I'm gonna get into why you need to soon. But yeah, and then the day after that show is the Drunken Peasants episode 666, and we will not the whole thing. We're not there for the whole thing because
not all, but some.
Yeah, some. Don't even say most. We're hopping in with Ben and Billy. We're going to hang out with them, and whoever else happens to be there for. We're not even sure what time. Y'all need to tune in though. It's going to be a fun show.
Yeah. So we'll jump in there. So that's what we got coming up next. Now,
wait, before I want to say one more thing about coming up next. Shortly after that, because I haven't put January's schedule up, the Golden Turd Awards are coming. The reason I said you need to click the link to join our Discord, I'm not putting votes on Twitter. I'm doing strictly YouTube and Discord to decide who wins Golden Turds. Like, I started doing the tiered thing with the guests, but I decided against it. Tomorrow, I will be making multiple ranker lists and posting them in a Discord channel. Y'all can vote and vote up whoever you want. I might share them on Twitter for y'all to get to them, but please, YouTube and Discord, join us there if you want your votes to count for the Golden Turd Awards. Talking shit show guest of the year and many, many other awards like favorite segments, favorite shows, all that shit. Yes. And, Team Monty, not that we're doing teams, you can vote Team Monty. Like, that's the only, thing you can decide.
Or you can vote Team Hannibal.
No, we're not doing teams. So that's why I'm not putting
teams.
your name on the ranker list. I'm just going to put Team Monty on one ranker list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For people to vote on. Then we'll decide who the superior team is. But we're not doing teams.
So we're not doing teams. We're only going to vote for mine now. So
yes. I thought this through. It makes
I
perfect
see
sense if you're me.
I see that.
Yeah, perfect sense.
Luna says, Pimp Monk says hi.
Tell Pimp Monk I said what's up, and what's up, Shabisky.
Yeah, Shabisky is also in the chat too. What's going on, Shabisky? We got to get you on the. We got to get you on the show.
Look, check it out, Shabisky. If you want to present a Golden Turd, direct message me on Twitter. We'll hit you up. We'll get you presenting on the Golden Turd Awards.
Yes. Yes. So that being said, Monty, now that we've gone through everything that's what's up next and this and
check
that,
your text also. Because we little showed the shit out of this. But check your
Yes, we
text
did.
and let me know what you want to do, or how we do this. But what do you
All right,
want to
hold
do?
on.
Let's see.
Check it now. Let's we'll go limited right now. Let's
All right.
do let's just go right into fair foul.
You want to go right into fair foul?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess ask one of the two questions and then we can go into fair foul.
Yeah, like this is a fun show actually, but like it went not according to plan. Hang on. And Zoe's not here, so I have to set this up. Zoe had to leave and go to school. So
It's damn, she got to go to night school, bro. She is getting it in right now. Shout out to Zoe.
She's got to go to school tomorrow.
Crazy said team Zoe.
I see what y'all are doing. Grit show. Nice. I like that. Kilo. Good one.
Hannibal and Monty's Grit show. Kilo said that?
Yes. Yeah, write that down for me. Zoe's not here. All right, here we go. Let's go right into fair foul. All right. Here it comes. Give me a second. Oh. God damn it, I lost the pointer.
Monty.
Yes. How big are your balls? Okay, Mr. Rashid. Are they ready for the truth?
Yes, they ready for it.
Just love it.
And how do they hurt us? Because they love Phil.
We don't need to give any time to them, Master.
We're talking about deliverance. See, I'm talking, so many people out there are captives. And I'm talking about homosexual lifestyle. I was delivered from something like that. I was a prostitute for over 30 years. I sold my body on the street corners. See, I can talk about that sin. Hallelujah, because see, I was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up, and I loved it when I was doing it. Hallelujah, God came and purged me. Hallelujah, God made me get it the old-fashioned way. You just turn your soul unto me and I'll use you. But now I can shake for Jesus. Up under the anointing of the Holy Ghost. Bless you. Suck my cock, bitches. God bless you.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have. Guilty or innocent. Feed him to the
Yes, fair or motherfucking foul. So the way fair foul works, first off, for everybody watching the channel right now, it says 59 of y'all watching, 57 likes. I don't know who the two people is who didn't like it, but how about we get everybody to go ahead and like it so we can have the amount of likes match the amount of people watching the show. Matter of fact, this could be one of those rare times we have more people like the show than we actually have people watching the show.
Yeah,
that's always
right.
awesome.
Do it. Let's make this a magic moment. You know, this magic moment.
Oh wait, Monty, I just realized if Zoe's gone, that picture I sent you for fair foul, do you have it still?
Fuck. Hang on. If I know Zoe, she put it in the folder. Hopefully she's awake and fuck. I don't have it. Hang on. I'll track it down.
I sent it to you via text. It's in that text.
Oh, you sent it to both of us?
Yes.
Okay. I can get it going. You talk
right,
the
good.
shitheads up. Let me
I will save that
out.
one for last then. So there you go. So the way fair foul works is every day I, Hannibal the Beat Animal, do a deep dive on the news. And as I'm doing a deep dive on the news, god damn, y'all did it. We got 67 views. We got 62 views, 68 likes.
Damn.
More likes than we got. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys kick so much ass. Anyway, so the way fair foul works, every day I do a deep dive on the news. I'll go.
Hannibal,
news
actually, text that picture directly to me, but continue.
Okay.
Yes. I don't
So
see
it. You didn't get it in the group thread?
No, I don't see it. It's
All
not
right,
there.
hold on. Give it a second. I got you. It's coming down. Photos. Uh-oh. Huh.
Unless you sent it to Skype.
No, I didn't. I sent it. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know what. There it is. Send it. All right, you got it. It's coming to you via text now.
Okay.
So every day I, Hannibal the Beat Animal, do a deep dive on the news. I come across all of these different stories, as I go through all my different sites. I have a news aggregator site I go to. I'll go to CNN, then Fox News, then Reuters, then Breitbart, then Politico, then InfoWars, The Blaze, The Hill, Newsmax, MSNBC. I go to a bunch of different news sites. I come across these stories, and sometimes when I read the story, I wonder when I get to the end, did they get this right or wrong? Was this the right decision or was this the wrong decision? Was the end result fair or foul? So I'm going to read you guys a couple of stories, and you guys let me know if you think that it's fair or if you think it's foul. Monty, I'm going to give you a chance to get caught up.
Yes, good plan.
So the first story, though, it works out real easy. So this first story comes from, now I had this story, I've had this story saved for quite a while, thanks to Monty. Monty actually brought this one to my attention. But the version of it that I'm reading right now comes from dailykos.com. Kos spelled with a K, K-O-S, dailykos.com. All right?
Okay.
Written by Walter, I'm not even going to try that. It's a staff writer for Daily Kos. A Florida judge sentenced, no, you know what? Yeah, of course it happened in Florida. Of course it happened in Florida. Here we go.
Yeah.
In August, 21-year-old Florida resident DeAndre Somerville was sworn onto a jury. Somerville lives with his grandparents, works in after-school programs, and takes care of his grandfather, who needs to be shuttled to and from physical therapy sessions. DeAndre Somerville overslept the first day of the civil case that he was to serve on the jury for. Not a good look for anyone. The young man then did what a lot of people do in similar circumstances. He put his head down, went to work, and pretended that nothing had ever happened, hoping that things might work out for him. A few days later, he received a subpoena to appear before Judge John Kastranakis. When he explained to his grandparents what had happened, they advised him to go to court and tell the truth about the situation. DeAndre Somerville did exactly that. Hold on, let me scroll down. He did exactly that, and he explained to the judge that he had overslept and had not realized the seriousness of his infraction. Judge Kastranakis decided that Judge Kastranakis decided that would be the day to make an example out of someone. For missing jury duty, DeAndre Somerville received 10 days in jail, 1 year of probation, 150 hours of community service, and $223 fine. And while this shouldn't matter, just so you guys know, DeAndre Somerville had a sparkling clean record with no problems with the law.
Yes.
Okay. Now, he served those days. And one of the things that the judge also made him do was the judge also made him come back to court and write a letter saying why it was fucked up for him to miss court, which he did. And the judge ended up cutting his jail time, his probation time, from a year down to 3 months. And the judge said that part of the reason that he held him in contempt the way that he did was because DeAndre Somerville was the only black member of the jury, and the representation of him being on the jury was incredibly important to the case. Now, this is the story as it was reported by dailykos.com.
Yes.
Now, I found this story on a bunch of other sites. Monty, would you like to know one of the other sites I found this on?
Yes. What site did you find it on?
I found this article on another site called chimpmania.com.
Chipmania.com?
No. Chimp, as in short for chimpanzee. Chimpmania.com. Would you like me to read? I'll read the same story from chimpmania.com.
I guess so. Chimp, CHIMP.
You got
Mania.com.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So chimpmania.com says, and the headline says, "Nigger DeAndre Somerville oversleeps jury duty, sentenced to 10 days in NU." I didn't realize it, but NU stands for Nigger University. A judge sentenced Nigger Somerville to NU plus 1 year on probation and 150 hours of community service after it failed to serve on a jury August 21st.
Foul.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh.
It was out playing basketball, not basketball, but basketball. It was out playing basketball when its worried grandmammy called to say there was a police officer at the door with a court summons. In typical nigger fashion, nigger DeAndre Somerville thought it could simply ignore a jury summons and nothing would happen. Unfortunately for its nigger ass, the judge was not going to tolerate any TNB. I don't even know what that is. And sentenced the coon to 10 days in nigger U. Good for that judge not kissing this nigger's ass and setting an example that this kind of niggatry will not be tolerated. 10 days is not nearly enough in NU, but it's a start.
Yeah. And, I don't have the soundbite ready, but I just want to play the Breakfast Club's Chris Rock soundbite they always do. Crack ass cracker. That's who wrote that.
This is wild. So, I'll go back to the daily cost of the story.
Wow.
Yes. So Judge, hold on. I want to say the judge's name correctly. Hold on. Let me see. Judge Kastranakis sentenced this dude to 10 days in jail, 1 year of probation, 150 hours of community service, and a $223 fine. This guy never had a jail record, and now he does. Well, now he does have a criminal record. Now, I want to point out because there's developments in the story as of right now because of the public outcry about this particular case. The judge has since rescinded the criminal charges, so the criminal charges have been expunged from DeAndre Somerville's record. All right, so he's not been charged with anything, but so he doesn't, as far as I understand, he doesn't have to do any probation.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing that made me laugh at that other article. Alan Reyes says Jesse Lee Peterson wrote that.
Yeah. Yes. Chimpmania.com. Yeah. Look, when I told y'all, when I do a deep dive on the news, I do a deep dive. I go deep, all right? I'm not just on the mainstream liberal media sites. I like to peruse the internet, and I like to see the ugly underbelly of society, all right?
Yeah. We'll get into that in a bit, but continue. Continue.
Look, I had to go like 12 pages deep on Google to find that, all right? Yeah. So it's like 50 results per page, 12 pages deep. So I had to go searching for this foolishness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah. But so the fair foul question is, like I said, the judge wiped away the charges, so there's no criminal charges that were pressed against him. I don't think he has to do the probation anymore, so he doesn't have a criminal charge. But the question is, for missing jury duty, is it fair or foul that Judge Kastranakis sentenced DeAndre Somerville to 10 days in jail, a year of probation, 150 hours of community service, and a $223 fine? Is that a fair or foul sentence for missing jury duty? And I want to point out, this was for like a traffic case, no less.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, let me know what you think. Is that fair or foul?
Yeah, it's foul, and the devil is definitely in the details with why he did it, which makes it more foul. It's foul on the surface,
yeah, but
more foul when you hear his reasoning. Like I want to smack that man in the mouth, open-handed, open-handed slap in the mouth. That's what he needs.
American Nightmare said this was immediately demonetized.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We're demonetized because of that. If the monetization symbol is yellow tomorrow, I won't complain. But guess what? It's going to be green, and it's going to stay green.
There you go.
Because YouTube is crazy. But yeah, it's foul. It's foul.
Yeah. Yeah, Alan Reyes says Chimp Mania is probably sponsored by the Daily Stormer. Yeah, it does definitely come across more like a Daily Stormer article. You know, but everybody in the chat, let us know. Do you think that sentence was that sentence fair or foul? You know, what do you guys think about that? You know, for missing, Lord Jamarcus asked if that was one of the fake news stories.
No.
no, it's not. No, it is not. And another thing, apparently, this judge has done this before to other people that have missed jury duty, where he'll sentence them to like 10 days in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, but he said his reasoning for doing it was that DeAndre Somerville was the only black member of the jury, and it represents an important cross section. Like, in order for the trial to be carried out by a community of his peers, and for DeAndre Somerville to not be there, then it affected the case somehow.
No.
So yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Is it fair or foul? Was this sentence fair for missing jury duty? You know, and I think about this from, you know, and I'm take the race out of this. Right? Like, just take the race out of this. If anybody missed jury duty,
yeah,
would it be fair or foul for you to get sentenced to 10 days in jail? Because they got rid of everything else from this dude's record, but he still had to do 10 days in jail.
Yeah.
I've been in jail for 10 days. That shit is trash. I saw an interview with the dude, and he was just like, yeah, man, they got me in jail with dudes that's in there for all kinds of crazy shit. And here I am in here for missing jury duty.
Yeah. It's because they just hand that shit out like it's fucking Pez. It's like, you know what? You fucked up. Here's some jail. And they pull, like, Donald Duck's head back and hand you a jail sentence. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. No.
Yeah.
It's foul. Foul for anybody. Because, like, judges will just hand jail out like it's candy. Like, stop. You know who's in there?
Yeah. And let me tell you, I've had candy and I've had jail, and I definitely prefer candy. I've also had candy in jail, and that's a whole other conversation in and of itself.
Yep.
Right. That ain't Snickers. So
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I've only been in a holding cell. I actually got to test out the holding cells in New Orleans and in Kenner. Kenner's much nicer, but it still sucks.
Lord Jamarcus says this is gonna be one of those "that's so racist, I don't know how to react" stories.
Yeah.
Look, I just, like I said, I did this. I be doing these deep dives, y'all. Like, when I tell you, I look at the ugly underbelly of America, and I want to just point out sometimes too, because like I oftentimes every night, not all the time, not all, but some.
I'm sorry, Pin, you get plunger points for that because he said they're giving out jail sentences like Monty with plunger points. I see you calling me out for fucking up.
Yep. It's like, I know a lot of people who will be like, racism doesn't really exist. You know, it
amazing
in like these special places, and it's like you gotta go. Like, they be like, it's not like the America I live in is not racist, this and that. I'm like, look, that article not only is representative of the America I live in, it's just stuff I see all the time. The difference is I'm so used to it, I just tune the shit out. Like, I'd be like, oh, chipmania.com, I know what this shit's about.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get pissed off when I read it. I mean, it's fucked up, but you know, it's like I have such a high tolerance for that shit now that's kind of like,
well,
all right.
I think it's a thing that happens because I do too. It doesn't make it any better.
It doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it better.
It's still bullshit, but you know, you scroll by it and it's like you see it so much, and I see it so much that it's like, all right, well, this is a thing. Like, you can't say this isn't real because I see it right here. I've learned to have thick skin about it.
Yeah.
That's what some white people will say about people that look like me. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I won't interact with them.
Yeah,
Chimpmania.com.
Yeah, that's it. I've always treated it like a racist Airbnb. Like if you don't want me there, I just go somewhere else. I don't gotta stay here. There's a Hyatt right down the street.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, and that's you know, it's unfortunate, you know, like that it exists. And you know, I think that as a whole, I think America is getting better. It might not feel like it is, but it is getting better. It is.
Yeah, there's improvement. Look at that
you know,
shitheads.
like, and I'm comparing it to, you know, like the Jim Crow era and slavery. Like, you know, there's like even just the 60s. Like it's, you know, it's definitely getting better. But it's like this is, you know, like sites like that. Like I said, I had to go how many pages deep before I found that shit. You know, and this was a Google search. This wasn't like I was on the dark web. I wasn't using like the Onion browser. Like I wasn't using Tor or nothing like that. Like this is just regular shit. But the question here, you know, we're not talking about how racist the I mean, we can definitely get into how racist that article is if you want to. But the real question is it fair foul that was that an appropriate sentence for missing jury duty? Like, I'm sorry, not because he didn't miss jury duty. He got signed to the jury and missed the trial that he was supposed to be a juror on.
Yeah, it's a foul sentence.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take it to the chat. Let's see what everybody says. Let's see. Mike says, fair. I got 15 days in jail, $2,500 in fines, 2 years probo, and 300 hours of community service for a weed grinder. Florida counts are fucked up, and they went easy on him. Shit.
Damn.
And see, I would argue, Mike, that it's the opposite. It should be the opposite. Instead of it being fair that he got that sentence, I think it's foul that you got your sentence.
Truth.
Yeah, that's what I think. And you white, so they really fucked you over. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to get like a slap on the wrist. Them motherfuckers gave you 15 days in jail, and all they found was a grinder. Yeah, that paraphernalia charge is trash though. Like, and then Florida's a whole other monster. And Mike, are you in South Florida? Like, let me know. Like, let us know in the chat where you at. Let's see. Hold on, keep going. 1K sis throws yellow flag. Yeah, that's it. That should go get demolished. And look, I think it's important that we talk about, you know, that we can have a dialogue about some of these things, you know, like some of these uncomfortable situations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Monty and I are mature enough where we can have these conversations. You know what I mean? You know, do you know what I'm saying, guys? Do you know what Hannibal is saying?
Does that count as a know what I'm saying when you say, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Hypothesis is I didn't know Uncle Ruckus owned the website. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Luna said that it's almost unbelievable, but I called the Klan hotline just for shits and giggles. It's so sick. He said, yeah, people are sick. People are. They're crazy. Kilo says foul and hopefully a troll.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But even still, like, don't put that up. Don't even troll with that.
Oh yeah, if you hang out on that site, you just see all kinds of it just gets worse. Like it's one of those things. Yeah, look at Spec. He says this site is real. It's insane. Yeah, it's a crazy thing. And also, there's people that can live in those spaces on the internet because they can exist from the point of view of total anonymity.
Yep.
Yeah.
E-game. That's another name for it.
Let's see. American Nightmare says this is foul, but an American Nightmare, you're a perfect example. You're a perfect person for us to ask because you represent, you know, you the law. You're Judge Dredd for us, and you can let us know if you think it's fair or foul. It's like, was this judge's sentencing heavy-handed or not? I mean, I know you don't represent the legal aspect of it, like the judiciary aspect of it, but you would let us know. He's American Nightmare says this is foul, but Hannibal, I sent you the Joe Burrow's hype Heisman package. And I put Obi Trice is Nick Cannon's diss on the music shit on the Discord. Hell yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Cause I want to see how Obi Trice responded to that shit. And we're gonna talk about that all day on Friday. Well, we're gonna talk about that for a large percentage of Friday.
Yeah.
Crazy Horse says, "Oh, I went too deep, Hannibal." Oh, we just got a new subscriber, Pimp Monk Live. Just subscribe to Hannibal Monty Shit Show.
Shit, Pimp Monk Live. Damn.
Yeah. Luna
Pimp
calls
Monk went
foul.
through some shit. Like YouTube grabbed some old shit from his. That should be a fair foul. Grabbed some old shit of his and blocked him for a week. Like he shut down for a week. So
trash. That's trash.
Y'all go subscribe to Pimp Monk Live. Subscribe to that channel.
Everybody go subscribe to Pimp Monk Live because Pimp Monk is the homie. You know what I'm saying? He's incredibly talented. He's funny as fuck.
Yes.
You know, and he's funny and he's smart. And people from the South don't get credit for our intelligence. And Pimp is the way he balances that tightrope is pretty hilarious. It's pretty amazing. I fucking love Pimp Monk. You know what I'm saying? And he's going through like one of the toughest times that a person could be going through during the holidays. Like he just suffered like a major loss in his family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know people always say hearts and, you know, thoughts and prayers and all that shit, but we really love Pimp here. You know, Pimp is awesome.
Yeah. So there you go.
Crazy Horse says, I went too deep on my deep dive. You ain't wrong, Crazy Horse. I went Luna says, foul is just a fine. She got one. Yeah, I feel like if you miss court, you should just have to pay a fine.
Yeah. So there you go. Like,
yeah, I think
that's
it's a
all
fine.
it needs to be. That's it.
Yeah. Spec says foul. I agree with you. Passionate Lobster says foul. Death to the judge. Whoa. I'm not. I ain't talking. The thoughts of Passionate Lobster. The thoughts of lobsters and other crustaceans do not reflect the thoughts of Hannibal and Monty.
Yeah, we're not talking about killing people.
Yeah, we're just talking about fucking people up.
Yeah. yeah. Like you give them a good ass whooping.
Yeah.
You know they'll live. They learn their lesson tomorrow.
Yeah. Hrothgar the Dane says foul as fuck. Yeah. Penultimate says foul, and Hannibal, you don't need to go beyond the Mariana Trench to look for news, FYI. This is true. Fat Photog said this is some bullshit. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Kilo says foul, maybe a few hours of community service, but that's tops. Yeah, I agree with that. Community service and a fine, I think, is fine. Jail time, I don't know.
No.
And I was trying to think about it, like if this was a bigger case, like if this was like the JonBenet Ramsey case, or if this was like the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case, or like if this was a bigger case and they sign you to be the juror and then you don't show up.
Yeah.
Should you get put in jail for that?
No. Listen. You do not get put in jail for missing jury duty. Fines are fine. That's why they're called fines, because they're fine. But if you oversleep, which, look, every nigga's gonna go oversleep. White niggas, Mexican niggas, Asian niggas, Tibetan niggas, every nigga's gonna oversleep. Stop. We don't go to jail. Fines are fine. Don't send a nigga to jail. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true. Like how is this person not being in jury duty being a detriment to society?
It's not.
How are you making the world a better place by putting him in jail?
Yeah, there's no reason for you to be disconnected from society for over fucking sleeping. Fuck that judge. Fuck his mama. Fuck his daddy. And as Willie D said, your daddy should be ashamed, or your mama should be ashamed, and your daddy should have pulled out.
Ooh, shit, Monty. Goddamn. All right. Well, shit. Because we're running out of real estate, I'm gonna move on to the next fair file.
There you go.
You got that picture, Monty?
Yes. Let me pull it up. Here it comes.
Yeah, you can go ahead and pull it up right now, and I will read this. Well, I'm gonna read the story. So this story comes from Newsmax.com. If anybody is familiar with Newsmax, does anybody know about Newsmax? Is anybody familiar with Newsmax?
I'm a little familiar with Newsmax.
Newsmax is a new hard right conservative news site, but I think they exist because they feel like when they look at Fox News, they feel like sometimes Fox News is slants a little too hard to the right, and they'd be like, look, the shit that you're reporting isn't technically news, so we're gonna report the news, but from a right perspective. It's weird. Newsmax is interesting. It's interesting.
Okay.
Like, and I say interesting in a way where I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing. It just is. Like I always tell people when people say stuff is interesting, I'm like, so just so you know, that's not a compliment. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you had sex with a girl and she was like, "Hey, so how was it?" and she was like, "It's interesting." That means she didn't like it. It means you're not good at sex. That's what that means.
Or it means you're different and exciting, and she hasn't figured it out yet.
No, because if you were different and exciting, she would be like, you would know. She would say it was exciting. When she said it was interesting, it's like it's not exactly bad. But that's what that is.
All right. Fair enough.
Like you were doing something weird with your tongue. I just don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this story comes from Newsmax. DC Comics has come under criticism for removing a poster promoting the upcoming Dark Knight Returns the Golden Child comic after some Chinese commentators claimed it showed support for the protesters in Hong Kong. The comic is a sequel to The Dark Knight Returns, a 1986 miniseries written and illustrated by Frank Miller, featuring an aging Batman in the future. According to DC Comics, Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child, follows Batman's former sidekick Robin, now known as Batwoman, as she's tracking down the son of Superman. The company shared a poster this week that appeared to show Batman, but more likely the comic's main character, Batwoman, throwing a Molotov cocktail along the book's tagline.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Thank you very much. They said the company shared a poster this week that appeared to show Batman, but more likely the comic's main character, Batwoman, throwing a Molotov cocktail along with the book's tagline, "The future is young," in bold letters. Some Chinese internet users were quick to accuse DC of siding with the pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong. And the quote says, "The black clothes represent Hong Kong, the mask represents Hong Kong, the Molotov cocktail represents Hong Kong. What else here doesn't represent Hong Kong?" is what one user wrote on the Chinese social media platform Weibo, according to Variety. After DC removed the poster, some users inside and outside of China began criticizing the company, DC, for censoring the image, which has no onward connections to China or the ongoing protests in Hong Kong. Right? So there's some people that are upset. Like there's some people in China that are upset that DC pulled this shit down, or that even put the shit up because it was like, oh, this represents China, this represents the shit that's going on in Hong Kong, and we disagree with that. And then DC pulled this shit, and then some other people in China was like, fuck DC for capitulating to their needs. So is it fair or foul that DC pulled the image down because they didn't want to piss off the Chinese internet? Piss off some people in the Chinese internet. That's it. Show the picture again. Go full screen, Monty.
Here it comes.
And everybody in the chat, let us know. Is it fair or foul that DC pulled this image?
Yeah. Foul. Just stop.
Now, before we go too far in this, I'm going to play devil's advocate because I'm Hannibal, and this is kind of what I do.
Go for
right? So, DC at the end of the day is a business.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
DC is a business, and everybody wants to get access to those Chinese consumers and those consumer dollars.
Yes.
So if a handful of people or if some people, and I don't know how many people on their social media complained about this, but enough people complained about it where DC was like, shit, we don't want to lose out on that money. So
they're not losing out on that much money.
That are looking at their bottom line. Is it fair foul that they pulled this image?
Foul.
You still call foul. Go ahead, talk about it.
Yeah, like,
and everybody in the chat, let us know what you guys think. I mean, I'm seeing the fouls come in.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with fucking Hong Kong. Stop it. Like, you can point at it and say it's this, that, and whatever else. Just stop. Just stop. Like, let them say it. Let them say it. Like, catch the money that way if you got to get the money. Or if you lose money, lose the fucking money. Stick with what you're doing with the story, because this is the problem with comics to begin with. Y'all listen too much. This is why Spider-Man 3 sucked. I'm just going to put that out there. This is the exact reason why Spider-Man 3 sucked. Because they leaked a trailer that had a glimpse of Venom in it. That it was a leaked trailer that wasn't supposed to come out. Everybody flipped out, saying, oh my God, Venom's going to be in the movie. Venom's going to be in the movie. When that's probably why they pulled the fucking trailer, because that was probably an end of the movie shot, looking at what they did. And now the writers are like, oh shit, everybody wants Venom. Now we got to put fucking Venom in the movie. You see what you get? You get Spider-Man 3. Do you want to turn Batman into fucking Spider-Man 3? Then sit the fuck down. So, there you go. That's why. Foul.
Okay. Let's take it to the chat. Let's see what everybody has to say about this. And I mean, I've been seeing the files just come in. Like, there's actually South Park, one of the episodes they did this season, they actually talk about the Chinese influence on the American marketplace. Right? Like, and this has been a thing for years now, where it's like you're starting to see it happen a lot.
Fuck you, Pin. Plunger points for you. Spider-Man 3 sucked because of China. Y'all heard it. That's not what I said. But I gave you plunger points for it. But continue, Hannibal.
Yeah. Let's see. You see, Ecstasy Bell says it's a fucking Batman comic. What's he supposed to support? Communism? I mean, look, he's always supporting those fucking public orphanages and shit. So maybe so. Maybe Batman's a communist.
Yeah, Batman.
Bird Flu C. Williams says, I think if you're the Hammer, everything is gonna look like a nail. China. Yep.
There you go.
Luna said, Luna of the Morning Wood podcast says it's so ridiculous. Luna says they're being paranoid. Pimp Monk Live says this is foul because fuck China. The words of Pimp Monk in the Morning Wood podcast do not reflect the thoughts of Hannibal Monty. Hey, look, I'm trying to get some of that Chinese money, all right? That's all I'm trying to say.
China, y'all need beats?
Yeah, y'all need some beats in China? You know what I'm saying? I got some beats, though. I can make some beats for China. What's up? You know what I'm saying? For y'all gymnastics team, y'all good at gymnastics, right? That's not being racist. It's not being racist. China's always kicking ass in gymnastics, all right? Not being racist. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it wasn't racist. I'm not sure. So we got to look it up. See, if it's true, is it still racist? See, now I don't know. Now I'm wondering what counts. All right, here we go. Let's see. One case says they are upset or they lose good boy points. Hrothgar the Dane says the pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong are our agents in Hong Kong. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. Specs says foul. Penultimate says foul. China is that one X that will twist everything to be about how you are a piece of shit. I have that ex-girlfriend for sure. Monty?
Pimp Monk Live. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat. Fuck you, Pimp Monk. I love you. I love you still. Monty doesn't like China because no white girls. Stop it.
I mean, is he wrong though?
No, yes, he is wrong.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong. Okay, good. You just admitted that he's not wrong. Okay, let's move on. Dog Aardvark says we need to get Hong Kong out of there, and just give them Utah. Nobody gives a shit. Man, Chinese Mormons? That might be some shit. That's a TV show somebody needs to make. Chinese Mormons.
Yeah. I'd check it out.
I'd watch three episodes of that shit on Bravo. Luna says foul, let art be. Bird Flu C. Williams says foul as a duck. Which is the most expensive thing on the Chinese food menu when you go there. 1K says foul for bending the knee, and that's where I'm at with it right now. Bird 1K, I am on the exact same page. Foul for bending the knee. Also, you get extra plunger points for making the Game of Thrones reference.
There you go. Whoever
you are, 1K. 1K gets plunger points. Boom. There we go. Let's see what else. Alan Reyes says, foul, all caps. Stop kissing up to authoritarians for money. Cheap. I like that. I like just cheap in all caps.
Yes.
American Nightmare says foul, but they'll never be able to outdo the original Dark Knight. Also, fuck China. The thoughts of American Nightmare do not reflect the thoughts of Hannibal and Monty shit show. I gotta say that. I'm trying to sell these niggas some beats, okay? I'm trying to sell the Chinese niggas some beats, all right?
There you go.
I've heard the word chiggas before. It's crazy.
Trying to sell these chickas some beats?
Hey, that's their word. We can't use it. That's only their word.
All right. Sorry. I didn't know that was a thing.
Mike says foul. That shit is dope. Hypothesis says foul because DC pretty much pulled an admittance of guilt and hashtag fuck the Chinese government. The thoughts of Hypothesis do not reflect the thoughts of Hannibal and Monty shit show. Also, if you chickas need some beats, hit up Hannibal to beat Animal Team. Crazy Voice says foul. Fuck Hong Kong. They need to grow a thicker skin, or better yet, they could become a democracy and get rid of communist bullshit. Foul. Man. Ooh, shit. See, I only know a little bit about what's going on there. I mean, I have
$3,000.
Hong Kong wants freedom and democracy. They want to be a separate sovereign nation from China. Is that what it is? Am I accurate?
I don't know what's going on.
I have to look it up.
But Mike said, "Isn't Chigga a rapper?" I've been giving you plunger points all this time. Like, there's a reason Mike was where he was. Like, he's in that chat. So,
yeah, look, I just want y'all to know that the secret budding friendship between Monty and Mike.
All right, listen, it's on Hannibal. I'm giving Mike no more plunger points this episode. None.
Oh, you see how he did that shit?
See what Hannibal's doing? Mike gets no more plunger points from me. So, when you say some funny shit, Hannibal's got to see it. And give you the plunger points that you deserve.
I'll see it. You got it. He will get what he deserves. Okay. Lucas 17447315. Is that your social security number?
Why you got to dox Lucas like that?
Lucas, I'm about to claim you on my income taxes, all right? Lucas says foul. Destruction Inc. says foul. Chinese Google already blocks anything the government doesn't like. Danny Lisner says foul. American, I lost it. Damn, it refreshed. I lost it in the chat. It looks like everybody's calling foul on it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fouls.
Is there anybody that's saying fair on this one?
I don't see any fairs. oh shit! Damn! Mike said, I don't even care, Monty. Team Hannibal. I see how it is, Mike.
There you go. See, look, Mike, that'll get you plunger points right there. Mike, plunger points for being a real nigga. Being my nigga. That's damn. So my autocorrect just corrected that shit, Monty. Look how I sent you that shit just now.
Wait,
that shit's crazy.
All right, it's coming. Let's see.
I guess I type it like that a lot. Apparently,
I guess so.
All right, let's move on. And I'm also calling foul on this one, just because one of the things that we say makes America one of the greatest countries on the planet is our freedom of speech. Now, America isn't the only country to have freedom of speech. Um, there's lots of countries on the planet that have freedom of speech that allow their people to say what they want to say without threat of persecution from their government. But we are in a very interesting time right now because America is a capitalist country and China has a lot of money and potential customers that we are literally shifting some of our content. Like there was the owner from the Houston Rockets made a comment about like I think he said I stand with Hong Kong, and China basically like China was like, oh, you stand with Hong Kong? We're not going to show any NBA preseason games in China. So the NBA made this dude apologize for saying what he said. And even LeBron came out, and LeBron, who's always been like a very big on social justice, was like, yeah, he shouldn't have said that. He should have been more conscientious about what he said. And it's like, well, that sounds like LeBron the businessman, not LeBron the man who wants to make sure freedom is a right that's held by all people.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like, and it's one of those things. South Park did a whole episode about it. They talked about how Disney and a couple other companies will capitulate to Chinese needs. It's like, oh yeah, we're like how their investors be like, okay, you can make this movie, but you can't say these things. You can't talk about these topics. The South Park this season did an incredible episode about that shit where Winnie the Pooh gets murdered. It's a great episode, and I think you guys should all watch that shit because it's awesome. All right, let's I'm gonna do one more. Okay, good. I only got one left. This is perfect. All right. The last fair file comes from Yahoo Finance.
Okay, I don't care.
Streaming giants and cable companies led by Netflix and HBO are reportedly considering ways to crack down on password sharing among streaming users. You're not scared, are you? Netflix co-founder and first Netflix CEO Mark Randolph told Yahoo's Finance, saying that there's abuse and that's not fair. It's common among streamers to share platform passwords with their friends and family to cut costs and ensure easy accessibility. But the CEO of Netflix says now the time has come for a crackdown because of what he calls broad cases of flagrant abuse. According to recent research note from Moffett Nathanson, about 14% of Netflix users report they are using a password from someone outside of their household. Several measures are being considered to try and stop this from happening, including requiring customers to change their passwords periodically or texting codes to subscribers' phones that they would need to enter to keep watching, according to Bloomberg. And if those tactics don't work, Bloomberg noted subscription services may turn to using thumbprints for logging in. My question is it fair or foul for a company to require this level of security? Like, is it fair or foul for them to institute these policies on password sharing?
Foul.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know. Like, and I'm looking at it from all the different perspectives. If you're the business owner, right? Yeah. And you have a service and you want to stop people from sharing the shit the way that they share it on sites like Netflix, HBO, like HBO.com, Hulu, Amazon Prime, etc., Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's 14%.
Yeah.
Of their total users are doing this.
Yeah.
Is it fair or foul for them to go to this lengths for password sharing?
It's
Everybody
foul.
in the chat, let us know what you think.
It's foul. You know why? Because that 14% isn't going to buy your fucking service anyway. They're already paying for another service that they shared with the 14% that's using Hulu and not paying for it. That's how that fucking works. Get over it. You're not going to change it. You're going to thumbprint people, and you're going to lose people. You're going to lose money in the end. You're going to spend all this money on fucking security and lose it. Because people are just going to go, well, fuck your service. I'm going to go to the service that lets me share it. Let them share the shit. So, foul.
Okay. I just real quick, I got to give American Nightmare plunger points because he said, Hannibal, do you have any Integrity Farms? That is, Integrity Farms is the name of Randy Marsh's weed farm on South Park. So American Nightmare just asked me if I had any weed in a very smart way. And you know what? I appreciate the reference, and I'm giving you plunger points for it.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. Let's see. There's still Yahoo email, yes. NordVPN commercial, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, a NordVPN. I also got my Nord running, right? I have to turn my NordVPN off when we do the show. Faberino says, I made the joke before that no one has a Netflix account. They just know a guy that knows a guy for a Netflix account. Yeah, I think I might be one of the few people. And not only do I have a Netflix account, but I got like the expanded Netflix where where I could have like multiple users on multiple screens at the same time. So I'm paying like $15 a month for my Netflix.
Damn.
Where everybody else is paying like $7 for their shit. Darth Aardvark says, Hannibal, is that a navel under you or a butthole? I hope it's a butthole. If it's a navel, I'd be very upset. That would just change a whole lot of things. If people were shitting out their navels, that would just be, well, that's just a strange thing to happen. Oh. American Nightmare says, foul, fuck them. I don't have Netflix. I don't use my grandparents' password. Also, fuck Michael Bloomberg. The thoughts of American Nightmare do not reflect the thoughts of Hannibal, Monty Shit Show. Michael Bloomberg, if you want to buy some beats, I got you, bro. Luna Saxton says foul. Speck says foul. Hrothgar the Dane says foul. Sticks Demetrius also, what's going on, Sticks? He says foul won't even work anyway. It's people's choice to share. And this is an interesting one. I'm gonna get to it in a second. Because I like to talk about this a little bit as well. 1K says, foul, these companies already know too much about me. Yeah, look, listen, they already know what, like, perusing people's Netflix choices is always hilarious to me because everybody's Netflix is so much different than mine. Mike says, foul, if I pay for the damn thing, I can share it with whoever I want, whoever the fuck I want. And I want to come back to that, Mike, because I'm on that same page. Ecstasy Bell says, it's foul. As musicians, you should know about stupid thumb drives that lock you out of plugins and shit too. Yeah, and I want to talk about this because back in the day, Team MFN, we used to use Pro Tools for all of our recording and mixing. And we ran into a very unique issue. And I won't say, I don't know how unique it is, but we ran into this issue where we had one studio computer, we had Pro Tools installed on the shit so we could do all our recording and mixing, and then that studio computer blew up. So we had to buy a new studio computer and went to reinstall Pro Tools, and we couldn't reinstall Pro Tools on that computer because they only allowed us to install that shit on one computer at a time. So we had to call DigiDesign, and we had to go through this long-ass verification process to prove that we had paid for the program and that we were installing it on another computer that we owned. They even made us take pictures and submit proof of the destroyed computer before they would authorize us to unlock it on our shit. Now, here's my issue. At any given point, I have at least two computers. I have a laptop and I have a desktop that I used to do all my work on. You mean to tell me that if I pay for this program, that I can't install that program on both of my computers? How do you justify that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
You know, like if I have like right now in my house, I have two computers. I have two computers. I have two phones. So technically, I have two computers and I have 4 cell phones, right? So if I want to put Netflix on all of those devices, they'll be like, "Hey, you got it on too many devices." But they're my devices. You're fucking up my functionality for your bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not sharing my password with anybody, I'm just putting it on devices that are mine. You mean to tell me that I can't do that? You know, it's like if I buy The Watchmen on DVD, right? and I watched it like 10 times, and I'm like, all right, I've watched it 10 times. I don't want to watch this no more. Or if I watch Fight Club on DVD and I watch the shit 10 times, I'm like, all right, I'm done watching this. And then I decide to give it to Monty. Did I commit a crime giving that DVD to Monty? No, I mean, no, all jokes aside, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
It's a weird thing that I don't quite get. And I was like, is there anybody in the chat? And I'll give you guys a couple seconds. I'm curious. Is there anybody in the chat that is pro this line of thinking? That is pro like sharing? That's like, you know what? We shouldn't be sharing the shit. If you want it, get your own. Is there anybody that's pro that in the chat? Let me know. I'm curious. You know, because I just want to know. Like, maybe you can give me an insight or wisdom into it that I don't know about. Hrothgar Dane says, I used to have access to Microsoft Word, but now I don't because I have a new computer. I've run into that same fucking problem. Darth Aardvark asked if we watched The Mandalorian. I haven't watched it yet. But it's on.
I've only seen the first episode.
Mike says, I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Hannibal.
There you go.
See, Mike, stay getting the plunger points. And not just because you're on Team Hannibal, but you know, just not that we're doing teams.
Yeah, y'all see what's happening? Hannibal's falling in love with Mike. Look at him. He's about to start handing him plunger points.
First off, Montel, I love all the shitheads. All right, I love all the shitheads equally. You the one who has favorites.
I don't have any favorites.
You definitely got favorites. Well, why when we on the phone you tell me about your favorite shitheads?
Do I?
He does.
Do I? I do not.
There's certain people that he that he definitely likes. Ace Wonder says the lack of ownership is the real crime of the streaming and subscription service business model. I agree with that 1,000%. It's like the more we do this shit, it's so, man. This streaming shit is crazy to me. It's wild just because I feel like the content creators aren't the ones that are being able to monetize this shit. It's a Darth Aardvark says video games are different. I think. Let's see. Shot Red Dress says Shot Red 555. I apologize. I read that all wrong. Says he's into sharing. Penultimate says those restrictions are as annoying as a homeowners association with too much free time. Yep, that's true. That's true. E Green and I were talking about that shit the other day. Darth Aardvark says Monty won't watch Fight Club. No, he won't because he's a hater. 1K says, yes, I've watched Fight Club over 10 times. You know what, 1K? I'm giving you plunger points for that. All right.
There you go.
There you go. Well, look, since we're running way past time here, I'm going to skip past shit we don't care about. Monty.
All right. Well, if we're skipping past shit we don't care about, I wasn't prepared for that shit. Hang on.
I can do it real fast.
No, here we go. I'm ready now. Let's do it. I got time. I just got myself situated.
Live action animation says The Mandalorian is so good.
Yes, what I've seen of it is awesome. So, all right, here we go. Let's do important shit. Oh, shit. God damn it. Hang on. I'm a step behind myself.
When there is no Zoe.
Yeah, y'all see what happens? Y'all see how this rolls? All right, here we go.
FlyingZombies.com, Blog Talk Radio, and Team MFN proudly present Hannibal and Monty's Action News with L. Damon on sports, Keith, the man on the street, meteorologist scientist Mel on weather, and Hannibal and Monty's Action News anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty with Monty's important shit.
God damn it. Bear with me for a second. Look, I'm
Shit,
gonna
let it run again. Fuck it. Let it run again.
Here we go. While I fix this shit.
Action news.
With L. Damon on sports.
Where in the blue shit is it?
The man on the street.
There we go.
Meteorologist,
Look, once this is done again, I'm ready.
And Hannibal and Monty's action news anchors, Hannibal and Monty. And now, here's lead anchor Monty with Monty's important shit.
There it is. All right. Caught it. All right. So, sorry about that. I wasn't quite ready. Let me get my shit together. I can't see the chat anymore, but there we go. Got it. So, this is important shit where... And it's cutting my face off. Hang on. There we go. Now we're good. All right. This is important shit where I'll bring you, 3 real things and 1 fake one. Y'all got to figure out which is which. And this time, I picked 3 odd court cases. One of them...
American Nightmare says, get Google ready, boys.
One of them I made up. And one of them is... Or the other 3 actually happened. So, here we go. Let's get right into it. The first one is... A man sued his mother for not allowing him to go to his senior prom because of his report card.
Okay, man sues his mama because she wouldn't let him go to his prom because of his report. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right,
So,
I'm with you.
yeah.
That has the ring of truth to it.
All right.
Also, your face is frozen, so I can't tell if you're lying or not right now.
Well, there you go. I'm not frozen for you anymore. I fixed it. I know what causes that.
Okay, that's amazing that you knew how to fix that. But I think you did that because you knew that I couldn't see your face to tell if you were lying. So now it makes me think this is the lie. All right.
Okay.
I see what you did.
There you go. Just ask the shitheads. They'll let you know. And here's the next one. Wait, I'm trying to prep myself.
How many points are we giving them if they get this one right?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you think? We're getting close to the golden turds. Plunger points should get bigger and better.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna pick a number right now.
All right. Well, while you pick that number,
521.
Oh shit! Okay, 521 plunger points if you get it right, and you got to watch the chat because I'm not looking at it right now.
I'm watching.
So
we gotta go through it fast because these fuckers are already on Google searching this shit.
Yeah. So all right, here we go. Oh shit! I might have fucked up. I was using the wrong thing. All right, and the next one is I'm gonna go through them really fast. So here's the next one. Johnny Depp was asked to come and testify in a murder case, and there you go. And he has zero connection to this murder. So there you go. There's the next one.
That was true. I would have heard about it. You lying son of a bitch. What's next?
All right. A lawyer sued a casino for her gambling addiction.
that sounds like some shit a skeezy lawyer would do. That sounds like some fucker in fucking Biloxi, Mississippi did that shit too. Yeah. Okay.
Here's the last one. Someone sued Anheuser-Busch, claiming that the company falsely advertised that the scenes of beautiful women and men enjoying themselves while drinking beer.
Wait, what? Say it again.
Someone sued Anheuser-Busch for falsely advertising the scenes of beautiful women and men enjoying themselves while drinking beer. That, the scenes of them drinking together and this being this fantasy scenario was false advertisement.
What?
So there you go.
Okay. All right, guys. Those are the 4 stories. I'm giving you guys 60 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah, and I'll run through them really quick. Someone sues their mom for not allowing them to go to senior prom. And Johnny Depp was asked to come and testify in a murder case that he had no connection to. Lawyers sued a casino for their gambling addiction, and someone sued a beer company because what they saw in the commercials did not match the reality of actually drinking beer.
Yeah. Also, Fabarino, you get plunger points for understanding that law is the theme here. So yeah, we thought Nate Brody was supposed to be with us today, but Nate Brody had some mouth surgery today. He was talking so much shit he had to have some shit removed.
Yes, we'll get him back though. Nate Brody will be back here with us.
Nah, Nate's the homie.
Yeah. There we go. Right. There we go. So what is the chat saying? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What's the majority of people saying?
It's all over the place right now, but I see a lot of people leaning towards 2. So yeah. All right, Monty. Let's go ahead and see. The voting is now over. So let's see who got it right. 521 points for everybody who gets it right. Let's see.
Yeah. So I'll go with the first one, which was the beer, or not the first one, the last one. The beer one. Richard Overton sued Anheuser-Busch for $10,000. Claiming the company had falsely advertised a scene of beautiful women and men enjoying themselves while drinking beer. Overton was upset when he discovered that his type of lifestyle was not a reality from merely drinking beer. His case was promptly dismissed.
He's like, hey man, when I drink beer, there's not enough beer to drink to make my wife look better than make her look as good as those people in those commercials. All right.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So, and then there's also the next one, is lawyer sues casino for causing her gambling addiction. In 2018, a lawyer named Aurelia Travers filed a $20 million racketeering lawsuit against casinos that she gambled at, stating that it was the casino's fault that she got addicted to gambling and her career was ruined. She claimed that her life was completely upended and that she often stopped eating and sleeping in the name of gambling. She gambled away all her money, her apartment, her family home, and was $58,000 in debt. She refused to take any accountability for those actions. There you go. I don't know how that case turned out.
I mean, she lost, clearly. Yeah. I'll bet you she lost. I bet you my gambling is better than hers.
Yes, yes.
It's too bad at gambling and law. Like, you lost twice.
All right. Now it's down to 2 now.
Getting on 18. What's wrong with you? You let that shit ride, bitch.
Yes. There you go. All right.
So here we go. There's 1 or 2. One of those is real, and one of those stories is fake.
Yes. So here we go. I'll start reading the real one to you. The defendant, Nancy Lecton, was a crazy stalker who was in love with Johnny Depp and claims that they were dating, even though they definitely were not. She was speeding on her way to supposedly meet Depp when she drove too fast, got into an accident, and killed another driver. Lecton's lawyer tried to use Depp's testimony to show that his client was batshit crazy, therefore not guilty by reason of insanity. All in all, must be pretty weird to testify about your non-existent relationship with someone you've never heard of. There you go.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit snacks.
So there you go. Johnny Depp never showed up to that case. But, they called him. So the fake one was the dude suing his mom about not allowing him to go to a senior prom.
Wow. Okay. I'm writing down everybody who got it right now in the chat. There's a couple of y'all that got that shit right. Okay.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we might have gone too slow. The Googles might have been strong.
Yeah. See, that's the trick to us doing this segment. I can't interrupt you while you tell the stories. I gotta let you just get them out real fast so these fuckers don't have enough time to Google them. You motherfuckers, y'all Google search game is on 100. But We only got a handful of people that got this one right. So, Luna, Penultima, Mike Speck, American Nightmare, and LA Anime are the only people that got it right. So, congratulations.
Oh shit!
You all get 521 plunger points.
All right, damn, nice. All right, I thought more. I figured more would get it. All right, that'll work. I thought I gave this one to y'all, but that's
look,
okay.
He didn't even Google it. All right, look at Mike is doing it. Mike is going crazy on y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look, I got screenshots of that says that Mike's secretly your best friend. So,
yeah,
you know, I can.
Well, look, I need him to be my best friend. I need some of those plunger points. Fucking that you gave him. Shit, that we all need to be Mike's best friend.
That I gave him. I gave that to everybody. Mike just found the shit.
Yeah, I got you. But you did it because you thought that you did it because you thought that the shit didn't like. What's more believable, guys? Like in the beginning of the show, Monty was like, "I'll give you 10,000 plunger points for anybody who can find the trail of the dead Texas," and then immediately Mike was like, "Here it is." Now there's two scenarios here. One is that Monty is stupid. And then he genuinely thought that on the World Wide Web, and I must point out that the web is in fact worldwide, that this trailer did not exist, or him and Mike had a secret agreement. Okay. It was like within and keep in mind, there's a 30-second delay from when we say stuff and when y'all hear it on the air. It wasn't even a 30-second delay in Mike giving us the answer. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Hannibal and Mike shit show. That's what this is.
This is all I'm saying. But maybe Monty is stupid and just doesn't know that. I don't believe that. I've known Monty for years, and there's a lot of things you can call him. You know what I'm saying? He is talented, incredible liar, as we just learned from check this shit out. I mean, from Monty's shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like he is a walking lubricant for white women. But what he is not is a liar. I mean, what he is not is stupid. That's what Also, Fabarino also got it right too. So I forgot that Fabarino. I apologize. I missed one.
See, he's siding with Mike Fabarino. Don't worry, I got you back. I saw it, Fabarino. I wrote it down.
How did I screw over him if I told him that I missed him?
Oh, because of that text I just sent you.
Oh, I didn't see the text you sent me. There's no text. This fucking shit. Ooh.
There's no text. Okay. What do you mean there's no text? I just sent you a text.
No text.
It said, "Don't forget Fabarino." And he's pretending he didn't get it, Fabarino. You see that? That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Look, we'll get in to check this shit out. Since Hannibal's trying to stack the deck and shit.
Says he had more faith in not finding this trailer than figuring out his middle name. LOL.
Damn. Damn.
Mike says I do use DuckDuckGo instead of Google, so maybe that's the reason I found it. DuckDuckGo is awesome.
I've never used DuckDuckGo.
It is a fantastic search engine too.
All right. DuckDuckGo. Y'all need to sponsor the shit show. But
yeah.
But anyway, I gotta do this. Check this shit out because I got another mag video. I gotta set this one up because you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" But I just find this shit hilarious. So a couple days ago, because I'm subscribed to mag, I see. Wait, I need to give you the exact title of this video. I'm sorry, I hate to do this. But I absolutely have to. Let me go to my channel. Come on. I should have had this queued up and ready. But I didn't. And it's in our playlist. God damn it. It should have been right there.
Netra Amorosi says Monty's not stupid. He's just easily distracted by white women, so he's not paying full attention half the time. There it is. There it is. You know what? Get your plunger points.
All right. I see how it is. All right. So this mag video, I'm sitting out. I had just woken up in the morning, and I get up. I go sit on the porch, have a quick cigarette, and I just scroll through to see what's going on. And I see a headline from the channel Mag Truth on the Run, official channel. And it says, "You don't need no Viagra. Mag's peanut porridge recipe in 2 minutes." So
what?
Here you go. Check this shit out. I had to set it up that way and just enjoy.
Okay.
Hannibal and Monty's Shit Show presents.
Check that shit out. What is that? I didn't know they made them like that. I don't even understand what I'm seeing.
Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, this shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga.
Check this shit out.
Name is Chris the Corner Gunner like, nigga.
Yeah, we all get into some peanut porridge today. As you can see, raw peanuts. I got right there in the blender, and if you look, you can see what it is right there. It's raw peanuts, Spanish raw. And then we go blend it all up. And there go the pot right there. Got some nutmeg in there, some vanilla. And then we go throw it in there after it blend up. That's how we go do it. Alright, watch. As you can see, water gotta be boiled. And as you can see, the peanut is blend all the way out. All the way. Blend out. So I'm gonna pour it in the pot. Now you just stir it. All you have to do is just keep stirring it all the way. And just let it finish. Let it boil. Fire still turned up. There you go. Let it boil for about 10 minutes. Let it sit. See,
You don't need no Viagra.
Now. Get a little bit, boil right now. You see it? Yeah, it's coming. It's going to boil a little bit. And then it's in. Peanut porridge, raw peanut. Yes, and I'm going to sweeten it with some honey. And that's it.
Honey.
You can look at it, it's bubbling up right now. You get a little bit thicker while it boils. But there you go. Use about a cup of raw peanut. Get about 3 or so servings in there. There you go. Now I'm going to sweeten it with some honey. See, I got some honey here. Yeah, natural honey right here. We go just down here and put some in there. That's enough. And you could stir it in. Make sure you stir it all the way in. There it is. And probably about a few more minutes, a couple more minutes, I'll just turn it off. And it's good to go. Let it cool. Now you just have some peanut porridge. Very good for you. You understand? There you go. Raw peanut. Blend up. Use some honey. Put some nutmeg or some vanilla. You're on.
There you go. There you go. If y'all want to make some of Mag's peanut porridge, that's how you do it. You don't need no Viagra.
What?
That's how he labeled this video. But this motherfucker decided to give us a cooking segment. So I wanted to share it with y'all.
Fucking Darth Aardvark said that pot is a man.
Like, I'm sitting there early in the morning. I'm like, what? He's just gonna cook? No conspiracies? Like, he's just cooking peanut porridge, but not even doing that right? Like, we got no measurements. Like, maybe about a cup. Like, you can't make that.
Shit.
I dare any of y'all to try and make what he just made.
I don't. I am not recommending anybody try that. Yeah, if anybody wants to try some of Mag's hot nut, go ahead and try it if you want to. I bet you don't like the results. I bet you everything I got you ain't gonna like the results of that one. That shit gonna have you. That shit right there gonna give you wild bowels. That shit gonna have you using the toilet with two hands. You gonna look like you on a fucking roller coaster after you eat that fucking nut porridge.
Mag's nut porridge. That's what he should have called it. You don't need no Viagra.
That's definitely not what you need to call it. Nut porridge. Shit sound.
And he kept saying it's coming. It's coming. See that? It's coming.
What if he called it nut gravy? How you like that? Yeah. Matter of fact, like let's go and do it right now. Let's give 500 plunger points to the most clever name for this.
Yes.
I said nut gravy. I feel like somebody could do better than that.
Yes.
Mike says Mag has a very nuttable face. Mike, get your plunger points.
And look, Mag, if you ever find any of our shows, because you keep popping up on Check This Shit Out, you're welcome to come on the shit show. Like, Hannibal might not agree, but I welcome you, Mag.
Oh, that might penultimate. That might be it. Nutmag.
Nutmag.
Call it
yes.
Nutmag. You call it Nutmag.
Yes. And look.
That might be.
And Mag, you can come on because I think Hannibal might be secretly a woman. Help me investigate. Oh, I should have whispered that way.
You just want him to do a video on you, a video on me, because he already did a video on you. Let's see.
I don't think that was actually Mag.
Busted nuts, Nutella, load stew. Oh, that is gross.
Load stew. Emily Blunt's secret sauce.
Mag's sweet nut cream.
Yep. You saw it.
You gotta load into it. Mag's sweet nut cream.
But you got to be able to say it in Mag's voice. You want some of that Mag sweet nut cream?
Not stew. Oh God. Nutmeg. Yeah, I think. Listen. I'm not trying to be that guy. I think penultimate got everybody. Nutmeg is great. It's because of what it is, and it's a play on what you call it. Nutmeg, nutmeg, dadmium.
Dadmium. See, I can hear him saying nutmeg though. Here we go. About to make a pot of nutmeg. Bam.
Fucking kid serum.
We can call it Bam Jam. Yeah.
I still like nutmeg.
Yeah. Cream of nut. Kids. Yeah. I don't know.
They hack. That's funny for multiple reasons, Daryl. I just want you to know that. Say white girl essence. Call that shit Jif extra creamy. Oh, man. Hey, this is what I'm saying. How did he even figure out that was something that he was just like? You know what I'm saying? What was the path that led him down to like, man, I want to blend these nuts. I think it's going to make my dick really hard. Or was he trying to make his own peanut butter and just found that it gave him a massive erection?
I don't know.
It's baby batter. Nut butter stew, bowel remover is what it is. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Favorino said, just call it skeet, goddamn.
I like that. I like that. That's drag queen. That's drag cream. That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
Hypothesis. That's That's good.
You know what? You know what? Write down all the best, Hannibal, and we got a new golden turd category.
Yep. You guys is crazy. You guys, we're gonna have to vote on it. We're gonna have you guys vote on it.
Yeah, y'all have to vote.
Which is the best title?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, write down the best, and it'll be decided at the golden turds. I'll play a portion of this video so that we know what we're talking about. Yep. Darth Ar- is that what we should call it? Brock Lesnar is a man?
Nut porridge. I like it. Yeah, these yeah, this shit is as first off, that shit just seems like it'll give you a serious case of mud butt. Fucking dealing with that shit.
Yeah. They're all too good to pick one on this show.
Yeah. Also, we got a couple things. I don't know if we got to them or not. Lord Jamarcus sent us some money. He says death is preferable alternative to communism. And he said Liberty Prime, #fuck China. The thoughts and views of Lord Jamarcus do not represent the thoughts and views of Hannibal Monty Shit Show. Also China, if you want some beats, Hannibal the B and Hannibal got you. Monty's got you some art. And it's not even like that Hong Kong art that DC Comics is doing. It's like some real, just good old-fashioned American, yes, Chinese influence art.
All right.
Alan Reyes also says, I think I made a good point about the first story. Yeah, you did. Pimp Monk Live subscribed to us. Yeah, okay. I think we're caught up on that.
Yeah.
And this show has gone way past we were supposed to go.
I know. This was a good show, though.
Rasta's jerky drippings. Oh.
Rasta's jerky drippings. What the? But I like how he still keeps his face out of the shot, so Mag can have an actual life. Like one day, some cashier is gonna be working somewhere. Like, hold on, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Bam. She'll be like, oh shit, you're Mag.
Your Mag impersonation sounds very familiar to me, Monty. It almost sounds like you did your own Mag video.
I have never done my own Mag video. I'm suspicious that one of us may have, but it's not me, done their own Mag video. But I have never done a Mag video. So
something in your statement is a lie. Then we got to figure it out. You said you've never done your own Mag video, and one of us did that Mag video. I was like, well, then
I never said one of us did that Mag video. I said one of us did a Mag video.
Yeah, right. We know that, but we were talking about the video that was made about you.
Yeah.
Like, is Monty the type of guy that would make his own Mag video and put it out on his birthday?
I am not.
I am not is exactly what somebody who doesn't want me to think that they did it would say, though.
Oh, is it? Is it? But isn't the narrative y'all are pushing with me that I would have been out, like, stalking random white women instead of making a Mag video about myself?
I think you are so talented that you can do both at the same time. I think you could flirt with Becky and Caitlyn simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I think you could flirt with Hannah and Dakota simultaneously.
I'm curious to see how many more names you can come up with. Give me two more.
Yeah.
Give me two more.
Listen. Oh, yeah. Kirsten and Trish. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I got you. No, that wasn't me. I didn't make that video. But I'm fairly certain it wasn't Mag. Monty's cooking show tonight, how to make creamy butternut stew. That wasn't me, that was Mag. My kitchen looks way cooler than his. I got a better kitchen.
So what you're saying is you went to somebody else's kitchen and made it?
No, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't make it.
Do your Mag impression one more time.
Bam!
See, you see how he just chose to do like one word, y'all? Like before he was doing whole sentences, now all of a sudden he can't do the impression anymore. Okay. I see how you're doing it.
No, I did the key mag phrase. Bam.
That's a very convincing bam. I'm just gonna say.
Hannibal's a drag man. See?
Oh, you did it. You sold it just now. You sold me. That's a great.
Nothing but a Decepticon. See, it's not even close to Mag. Mag does it better.
Trench
It's more natural.
Man broth. Oh,
Trench Town man broth. Oh shit! Yes.
Oh God. That is terrible. That is. It made me gag a little bit in the back of my own throat.
Yeah, and then during the Golden Turds, this might have to be one of the first ones. We might need y'all to go, comment that name of this on that Mag video, so that in year 3, Mag notices the shit show and comes on the shit show. Come on the shit show, because I think Hannibal's a drag man, Mag. You might need to come help us solve this.
Yeah. You and Mag are conspiring together, huh?
Yes. Come on, Mag. Come on the show, and I'll make sure your box is under mine, so you don't have to be under the drag man over there.
No, it's like he's not gonna come on the show because you can't be in two places at the same time. All right. Mag stands for Monty's a G. That's what it stands for.
Bam.
And then he's always calling people Decepticons. One of Monty's favorite movies of all time is the 1986 Transformers movie. That's not a coincidence, all right?
I mean, it is. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Daddy's nut milk. That's amorosi. I just think it's funny when you say nut, if you really just dig into it, like
you just really hit the N.
Yeah.
Nut.
Yeah, nut.
Mike said that's a man sauce.
That's a man sauce. Yeah, I like that. Monty's white girl juice, right?
No.
Yeah, that's just what Monty uses to make more white people, well, mixed people.
Nah. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Shit Show. It's been fun.
It was a good show. Look, thank you guys to everybody watching the show. I know we got 56 of you guys watching, and we got 76 likes. I don't know how we get more likes than we got people watching the show.
But awesome. No, let's try it. Look, if you haven't liked it already, hit like before we end. I'm curious if it'll go up. So if you haven't, do it. That'll be crazy. But continue, Hannibal.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Look, thank you guys for watching the show. Like I always say at the end of these episodes, Monty and I, the conversations that we have, these are conversations that Monty and I have on a regular basis. And when we do the show, we're literally just having these conversations with you guys. So thank you guys for watching the show. We hope that we can continue to give you guys quality content. Thank you to everybody watching. Penultima, Netra Amorosi. If I say your name wrong, I apologize. But thank you for watching. Hypothesis, Luna, Pimp Monk Live, whose channel everybody needs to go subscribe to.
Yes,
subscribe
right
Mike,
now.
The Batman, who I didn't see in the chat tonight, but I'm shouting him out any damn way. American Nightmare, my best friend, who's gonna get me out of all kinds of tickets when I get them. And the funny thing is, now that me and American Nightmare is cool, I bet you I don't get no fucking tickets. It's crazy. Ace Wonders in the chat, Penultima, thank you guys for watching. Eager Beaver, Faberino, Thrift Store Dan, thank you guys. Crazy Horse, thank you for watching. Barry Sykes, who popped in a little bit earlier. Darth Arvark, I'm trying to get everybody that I can. Lord Jamarcus, thank you for watching. Mistaken Reaper, who was here temporarily. I haven't seen him in a while, but thank you for watching.
Tiny Tim on Fire. Tiny Tim on Fire, whoever you are. That's a great name. I just wanted to. I just saw that name.
Yeah, Shot Red, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching the show. The show 1K, thank you for watching. And thank for everybody who donated to us tonight. Alan Reyes, who constantly donates, and thank you so much for that. Pimp Monk Live, Lord Jamarcus, E.M. Dubois, Who's Your Atheist, aka Who's Your Buddy. Thank you guys so much for watching the show. And look, and I want to give a huge thank you to Monty, right? Because
Okay.
I don't thank Monty often. But you know, earlier today, Monty made the false allegation that Beyonce was not attractive, but then he turned around and said that Kelly Rowland was attractive. And it was the first time I've ever heard him compliment a black woman on being attractive. And then he picked the darkest woman he could think of. So Monty, good to you. That's awesome that you did that, Monty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great, Monty. That's
All right.
awesome.
Well, allow me to reply to that.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween in collard greens.